carelessly burned her hand and hurriedly brought it to her mouth to blow. When she took those things out, she saw Lucas coming out from the bedroom. He stood there smiling awkwardly. Then placed that plate of food on the dining table. Lucas didn't expect that it was actually breakfast prepared for him. The fried eggs were all broken up. Some spots were burnt black, still emitting an indescribable smell. Additionally, there was a cup of coffee, the color a bit pale. Lucas guessed Zoe didn't know how much to add, so she put too much water. Since the bread was pre-made, only the bread looked somewhat decent. "Good morning, baby. I made you breakfast." Zoe stood there, both hands nervously gripping the apron tightly, head lowered, speaking softly. "Oh, okay." Lucas sat down. He didn't understand why Zoe, who had never entered the kitchen before, why suddenly cooking breakfast for him this morning. Could it be because of last night? But wasn't last night's matter already over? The two had already talked it through clearly. Was she still worried? "Sorry, I don't know how to cook. I tried my best." Zoe's face full of awkwardness. She had originally thought she would make a lavish and refined breakfast. But the result turned out like this. Completely different from what she had imagined. "It's fine. After all, this is the first time you've made breakfast for me. Being able to do this is already very good. I'll eat it all." Lucas didn't mind about that. He only cared about Zoe's heart. No matter how it was cooked, at least she had good intentions. Seeing this breakfast was enough to make his mood happy all day. Lucas picked up the coffee cup and took a sip first. Tasting it, finding it somewhat okay. Just because of too much water, the coffee was a bit weak. Then, he picked up chopsticks to grab the fried egg. Since it was broken up, he picked up a slightly bigger piece. Eating it, delicious, delicious. Under Zoe's worried gaze, Lucas swallowed it down, even giving a thumbs up in praise. Continuously nodding his head. "Real or fake? Don't just say things to make me happy. The eggs are burnt already. Maybe you shouldn't eat anymore, in case you get a stomachache and suffer." Zoe, still somewhat worried. The things she made didn't look appetizing at all. Couldn't be associated with the word delicious. But Lucas didn't care what she said. Still sandwiching the egg with bread, taking a big bite. "I just like eating it this way." "It's fine." Lucas finished in just a few bites, cleaning the whole plate, not leaving anything. The coffee also drunk completely. Zoe stood there, watching Lucas finish eating, as if he was eating delicacies, when actually it was something she made herself. Should have been thrown in the trash. Finished eating, Lucas wiped his mouth, then stood up and walked to Zoe. Suddenly lifted her face, kissed her lips, softly saying thank you for breakfast. After speaking, he went into the bathroom, preparing to wash his face and brush teeth. Zoe stood in place, slightly pursing her lips, the corners of her mouth unconsciously curving up, her eyes also full of joy. After Lucas finished cleaning up, seeing Zoe had already prepared his things, standing ready at the door, Lucas smiled slightly, put on his jacket neatly, walked to the door to receive his things, then placed another light kiss on Zoe's forehead. "I'm going to work. Be careful on the road." Fighting. Lucas smiled, walking outside. Today his mood was very good. Completely different from last night's state. Now he understood. Zoe's attitude could determine his mood. Today she was like this. Had filled him with motivation. And the reason she was like this was also because of his promise. Also because of the love he had for her. So in relationships there still needs to be giving from both sides. Just one person persisting cannot maintain the relationship. Must have mutual response and sacrifice. Then the two people's feelings will become increasingly solid and bonded. Can live well together when living together. Lucas and Zoe now already clearly understood this principle, also knowing what to do in the future. After Lucas went to work, Zoe started cleaning the house, washing clean the dishes just used. Then she started figuring out how to find work. How about contacting Emma, see what she's doing lately. Chapter 463. Then let me arrange. Then prepare to go to the train station to pick you up. Is Emma there? How have you been lately? Long time no contact with you. I kind of miss you. After sending the message, Zoe felt she was a bit shameless. All this time she hadn't contacted them at all. Now suddenly messaging again with personal motives. How could she even speak up? But it wasn't that she didn't want to contact. Just felt suddenly reaching out was a bit awkward. Didn't know what to say properly. Like right now. Zoe sighed deeply, sitting on the sofa, eyes staring straight ahead in a daze. Thinking if Emma replies later. What should I say next? Oh, at this time, Zoe's phone rang. The message had been replied to. She hurriedly picked it up to look. I miss you too. When you have time, come visit me. I'm in Providence. Seeing Emma's message, Zoe knew she hadn't changed at all. Still friendly as before. Still considering her a friend. But in Providence she hadn't been many times. Many years ago. Went with a group of close friends. Together went there traveling. Besides that, no special impression of Providence. Probably quite far right. Zoe looked at train tickets. Discovered from her place to Providence by high-speed rail. Takes 2 hours. Not too far but not close either. Going there should at least stay 1 or 2 days. Otherwise would be very tiring. Yeah, okay. Right, I also want to visit the baby. Must be very cute, right? Zoe replied with one sentence. Then sent a message to Lucas. Asking his opinion. After all, going to Providence. Can't return the same day. Lucas's opinion was also very simple. He thought Zoe going to find Emma was good too. Even just hanging out with friends. Going out to relax better than staying home all day. Mood would also be much more comfortable. Only when maintaining good mood easier to find work. Otherwise just like the blind leading the blind. Lucas even directly gave money to Zoe. For her to buy train tickets to Providence. Very decisive. But that money Zoe didn't dare spend much. Spending a bit more. Their living expenses would decrease a bit. Life again harder by one part. Now it's completely the two of them together. Joining forces to shoulder this small family. Only this way can barely maintain. Zoe finished arranging time with Emma. Then bought high-speed rail tickets. Was the afternoon trip. This way she had time to pack luggage. Zoe went into the bathroom. Looking at herself in the mirror. Couldn't help but freeze. Dazed for a few seconds. Now she had changed quite a lot. Not in appearance or figure. But in temperament. When still studying. Every day dressed very neatly. Diverse styles. Could be cute, could also be alluring. Anyway, the temperament was impeccable. But now she wore sloppy clothes. Hair tied up. Bare face looking very ordinary. This image completely different from before. Before could be called the school beauty goddess. Now looked like a declining girl stubbornly staying home. Oh, now she needed lots of time. To fix herself up again. Couldn't meet close friends with this appearance. That would be quite a long process. When she finished grooming. It was already afternoon. When standing before the mirror once more. She had completely transformed into a different person. The old temperament seemed to have returned. Stunningly beautiful. This made her mood much better. At this time she realized. Taking care of oneself was actually to please oneself. Would make oneself feel happy. Then Zoe finished packing luggage. Also cleaned the house neatly. Left Lucas a note. Stuck on the refrigerator. Reminding him of a few things. Potatoes in the fridge, remember to eat today. Don't smoke on the bed. Face wash after using, remember to tighten the cap. After washing clothes, don't forget to hang them up. The note was quite long. Zoe wrote many things. Read it several times. Confirming nothing else needed reminding. Then relieved, pulling suitcase leaving home. Had been a very long time since she went out alone. Moreover, this time going so far. Alone, going to the high-speed rail station. She was still a bit nervous. Sitting in the train waiting room. She kept holding her phone chatting with Lucas. Waiting about 10 minutes. Finally got on the train to Providence. Looking at the scenery outside the window. In that moment she was a bit dazed. This world so vast. Could it be she and Lucas wanting to live happily? Was such a difficult thing? In dreams always lacking nothing. Everything perfect. But reality completely opposite. Feeling like lacking everything. But when the other person is always by your side. Again feeling like lacking nothing. Beep beep beep. At this time. Zoe received a video call. She picked it up to look. Discovered it was Emma calling. She hurriedly fixed her hair. Confirming nothing was amiss, then pressed accept call. Then she saw Emma's face appearing on the phone. When seeing her, immediately smiling brightly. Hello beauty. You've arrived? I've arrived. I'm sitting on the high-speed rail already. Still more than an hour until arrival. Zoe also smiled and waved, greeting Emma. All right. Then I'll tidy up a bit, then prepare to go to the station to pick you up. Hey, aren't you at work? Zoe glanced at the background behind Emma. Seemed to be in an office. So probably at work already. Then how can you come pick me up? It's fine. I have nothing to do this afternoon. Crystal will help me, right? Haha. Emma said while looking off screen and smiling. At that time Crystal's voice also came from off screen. Don't worry, after work I'll come find you too. Zoe was a bit surprised. Didn't expect Emma was actually free in the afternoon. Could come pick her up. Such a free job. Though working. But they still looked very happy. Yeah, okay. Then when I'm almost there I'll let you know. Oh right, are the others free? Call everyone out. I'll treat everyone to a meal. Zoe suddenly remembered there were others. When I get there, should probably invite all the friends I can contact. Then I'll pay for that meal. Emma thought for a bit. Not many people in Providence. Most were in Boston. Nathan and Ashley, they're all very busy lately. Don't know if they can come after work. Others are probably busy too. Yeah, okay. I'll try to arrange with them. But I don't know if they're free. Chapter 464. If that's the case, then everyone should more move here to live. The high-speed rail arrived. Zoe once again set foot in this city. Mood completely different from before. Looking at the scenery before her eyes. Silently lamenting Providence seemed to have changed a bit. Seemed to have become better. Even the high-speed rail station was renovated distinctively. Zoe pulled her suitcase to the exit gate. Then discovered some details. At this exit gate were many electronic devices. For example, large advertising screens. Various service robots. On each electronic device. All clearly marked with the same company name. That was Providence Electronic Technology Corporation. Providence. Zoe was very clear about this Providence company. Development trend in recent years. Could be said to have advanced by leaps and bounds. Among the public also had very big reputation. So the company's entry standards were also very high. She knew for sure she had no chance. Even companies much worse than Providence, she still couldn't get into. Then even less need to think about Providence. After Zoe left the train station, she looked ahead, wanting to find familiar figures in the crowd. Hello Zoe. I'm here. She saw Emma waving at her not far away. After seeing her, Zoe immediately smiled, hurriedly pulling luggage, walking over. Emma, I'm here. Long time no see. After the two successfully met again. Looking extremely happy. Holding each other's hands. Faces radiant with joy. Zoe also somewhat couldn't believe. Didn't expect Emma was still the same as before. Completely couldn't tell she already had a child. Where's the baby? Why not carrying along? Yeah, someone's watching. I was afraid carrying along would be inconvenient. Who's watching? Crystal? Can she handle it alone? No. Not just her alone. There's also a friend of mine. With him watching my child I'm more at ease. Emma remembered. Before going out, still didn't know who to ask to watch the child. Crystal was busy. Vivian had no time either. Could only ask others. Initially planned to ask Logan to help watch. But he was too far away. Couldn't arrive in time. So she thought of another person. That was Diana Sterling. After knowing Emma wanted to ask her to watch the baby, she was overjoyed beyond words. Without hesitation agreed immediately, and came to Providence as fast as possible. The two left the train station together. Emma first helped Zoe find a hotel to stay. Helped her bring luggage to the room. After that, went with her to the cafe downstairs. Planning to sit and rest for a bit. Because soon Crystal would also get off work. They planned to wait a bit more. Lucas didn't come with you? Is he busy? Emma asked once. Because before the two of them always went together. So Emma thought the two would come together. Unexpectedly only saw Zoe alone. Lucas wasn't present. making Emma also a bit stunned. Coming alone with luggage to find me. Really surprising. Could it be you two argued? Yeah, he's working. No time to come. He said in a few days see if he has time to come visit you in Nathan's house. Zoe had just chatted with Lucas reporting the situation, saying she had safely arrived in Providence. Also already met Emma. Now Lucas was also relieved, right? Otherwise, he was always worried when Zoe went far alone. You two so far apart like this. Want to move here? There are many friends here too. Friends are almost all in Providence and Boston. Oh wait, Lucas has to work, right? Emma still really hoped the two of them could move here to live. Playing with everyone together would be more fun. Since going to college, Lucas and Zoe were like separated. Very rarely could play together with them. That made them quite regretful. Though so close before. But because of distance couldn't be beside each other. Also like long-distance love, very uncomfortable. Zoe actually also really wanted to move. At least in the city where they were living. Finding work was too difficult. Even Lucas had said many times. He wasn't satisfied with current work. As long as there was another choice, he wouldn't hesitate to quit. But now couldn't. Zoe didn't have work. He had to earn money. Otherwise what would they eat? How to keep a place to live? How to continue living? So Lucas was also forced. Had to force himself every day to face people he hated. Face work that disgusted him. Just for living. We also want to come back. But coming back where to live now? Anywhere is the same. Zoe showed disappointment, making Emma very puzzled. Then opened her mouth asking what's wrong. Why say that? Zoe looked at Emma once. In a moment didn't know what to say. Silent for a while. She then told the situation clearly. She told. Life between her and Lucas was very pressured. Even last night had a bit of arguing. After listening, Emma also understood what happened. In general their life was very difficult. Salary not enough to support two people. Moreover Zoe still didn't have work. Just relying on Lucas alone. Could imagine how big his pressure was. He could persist until now. Already proved he was very strong. Also proved he really loved Zoe. Emma took a deep breath. Expression becoming serious. Looking at Zoe slightly frowning. Softly saying if that's the case. You two should more move here. Here there are many friends who can help you. Over there can only rely on each other. Very tiring. Zoe's eyes in that moment lit up. When looking at Emma. Also faintly full of expectation. Speaking honestly. Though feeling embarrassed inside, when asking Emma, but she also hoped for help. After all the purpose of this trip was mostly to ask Emma's opinion. See if she had any way to solve their current situation. Yeah, just now you said you want to find work, right? And Lucas also wants to change jobs. If possible then. Do you two want to stay in Providence? I can find a way to help you two find work. Place to live I can also arrange. At least help you two save a big amount on rent. Really? But that's troubling you too much. Both helping us find work. Also finding a place to live. This and that, like this isn't good. Troubling you too much. Zoe was immediately overjoyed, but also worried. These matters made Emma work too hard. Doing such things for them. They really didn't know how to repay. Emma waved her hand, smiling saying it's fine, Em. My ability also has limits. Oh, what do you think about Providence Company? Want to work at Providence? Chapter 465 I'll also stay with you. Isn't that Zoe wondering if she heard wrong? Emma's words why sound incomprehensible. Still asking if I want to work at Providence. Is this a matter of wanting or not? Could I say I don't want? Moreover, even if I say I want, then can I already work at Providence? How can there be such an easy thing? Providence is many times better than the companies I've interviewed at before. Don't know how many times more. Maybe adding them together still wouldn't equal Providence. Those companies still didn't accept me. How could Providence accept? Emma, you work at Providence? Zoe asked once. Before she had never looked into Emma's work. Couldn't blame her either. Before being pregnant for so long without telling everyone. Because they also never actively asked. Emma froze. Blinking several times. At this time she then reacted. Turns out Zoe didn't know my work. No wonder saying such words. Turns out because she didn't know that I really had the ability to help her. Yeah, that's right. I'm working at Providence. Crystal too. So I'm asking if you want to come to Providence. This way you'll also have companions. We can also take care of you. Zoe awkwardly smiled, saying I want to. But definitely can't pass the interview round. Besides, I haven't prepared anything. It's fine as long as you want is enough. Tomorrow interview, okay. What do you think? Huh, tomorrow? This interview thing saying tomorrow then tomorrow immediately? Zoe's eyes widened in surprise. Shocked looking at Emma. Before, when she submitted resumes, even interview appointments weren't gotten. So many companies. Only a few places agreed to let her interview. And all failed. Now she had a feeling of fear every time going to interview. Just seeing HR would tremble badly. One glance was enough to scare her to death. As if the next second would hear sorry. Then I'd have to dejectedly leave. So now making her go interview at Providence. In her heart, really very scared. No confidence left at all. Afraid arriving there would be kicked straight out. Emma, seeing Zoe's appearance, slightly smiled, nodding, saying of course it's real. Exactly, tomorrow you come to Providence interview, okay? Really? You're not joking with me, right? Definitely real. How would I joke like this with you? Tomorrow you just need to come interview. Other matters leave to me. Leave to you? Zoe unconsciously swallowed, though still very nervous. But just that one sentence from Emma already made her feel full of confidence. In an instant she suddenly had more courage. But tomorrow interview is too rushed. My resume hasn't been revised. Submitting to a big company like Providence. Should still carefully edit a bit. Otherwise they'll glance over and throw it away immediately. Forget it, it's fine. After all, already came here. Then risk it once. Been rejected so many times already, doesn't matter one more time. Zoe looking at Emma's confident expression. In her heart also being boosted with confidence. Though rejected many times before. Each time rejected by companies was very disappointing. But if rejected by Providence, she felt it wouldn't be that bad. Being rejected is also normal. Is very normal. Nothing big. So she planned to go try treating it like going out for fun. After a while Crystal also got off work. 3 girls went to eat dinner together. While eating, Crystal also heard about Zoe's matter. Her opinion was also the same as Emma's. Hoping Zoe and everyone could come to Providence or go to Boston. This way could take care of each other. Not to the point of living in a strange place with no one beside. Now they had all graduated already. Zoe over there still didn't have work. Could only rely on herself. Wait until Lucas got off work. Then could chat with him. Usually just alone. Long time definitely couldn't bear it. After being advised many times by the two, Zoe also started wavering. She planned tonight returning to the hotel. Would properly talk with Lucas about this matter. Mainly still had to listen to Lucas. Because he was the one with work. Working so hard, so tired. She herself didn't have the right to decide such a big matter. Had to go back and discuss carefully with him. That night after the 3 finished eating. Also preparing to go their separate ways home. Zoe also returned to the hotel. Zoe lying alone on the bed. While video calling Lucas. Initially talking about random other things. Talking for a while, then Zoe felt it was about time. Then suddenly changed the topic. Hey, darling. What do you think if I stay in Providence? Feel like finding work here would be easier. Of course if you don't want then. When Zoe said this sentence, she felt her heart beating wildly. She worried Lucas would be angry because of this sentence. Unexpectedly Lucas fell into silence. Stunned for a few seconds, then slowly opened his mouth. I think it's fine. But I don't want to be far from you, dear. If you want to stay in Providence, then I'll also stay with you. Zoe's mouth gaped open, shocked looking at Lucas's face on the phone screen. Eyes full of disbelief. Lucas's sentence just now really hit straight to her heart. In that moment she was already moved. For her speaking, the most heart-moving sentence wasn't I love you, but I'm by your side. What she needed most was a companion who didn't care about everything. No matter what you want to do, I'll also be beside you. That feeling was really intoxicating. But what about your work? It's fine, work can be found again. No problem, you're right too. We're over here, like isolated from the outside world. Not meeting friends doesn't mean much either. Lucas had also thought it through. He felt Zoe was very reasonable. If could be near friends. Occasionally could still go out and play together. Meet and gather. This way would reduce a lot of pressure. If last night, I could run to drink a few glasses with Nathan. Then those matters wouldn't be problems anymore. Releasing mood is enough. Then tomorrow I'll go interview at Providence. See if there's an opportunity to work there. You think I can do it? Though Emma said she'll help me. But I still feel I have no confidence at all. The corner of Lucas's mouth slightly lifted. Softly smiling, saying, I believe you definitely can do it. Chapter 466. Don't be nervous. Everything just leave to us is fine. Next morning, Zoe woke up very early. Last night she submitted online resume to Providence. Planning this morning to check results. Though Emma said just leave it to her. But Zoe still felt it wasn't that simple. She finished washing face and brushing teeth. Opened computer to look. Result was really received email immediately. Zoe looked carefully. Eyes opened wide. She really received interview invitation. Didn't expect it to be so simple. Could go interview immediately. Zoe hurriedly reported this good news to Lucas and also Emma. Then she quickly started preparing. Had to groom herself very neatly. Couldn't be sloppy. Had to leave good impression for interviewer. After all, first impression is also very important. The notice said 10 a.m. interview. So she was quite rushed on time. Had to finish preparing before 9:30. She didn't dare be careless at all. Within half an hour had everything ready. Didn't dare wear makeup too heavy. Just lightly applied one layer. Outfit also very neat. Still 40 minutes until interview time. She decided to leave hotel early. Arrive a bit early. Arriving at Providence Company gate. She stood waiting there. Waiting until almost time, then go in. At the gate also many people coming for interviews. All had same thinking as her. Arriving early, then standing waiting here. Could observe a bit first. Prepare psychology better. Avoid situation of arriving too rushed then not performing well. After a while. A figure while on phone while hurriedly walking over. Preparing to enter company, then glanced to the side. Right time seeing Zoe standing there. Alone, quietly dazed. Hey Zoe. Why are you standing here? Go in. That person was Crystal, on the way to company. Just happened to see Zoe. Not interview time yet. I'm standing here waiting a bit first. You quickly go to work. Don't need to care about me, it's fine. Zoe waved her hand, shaking head, refusing Crystal's kindness. Mainly she also didn't dare go in. Unexpectedly Crystal didn't say a word. Then grabbed Zoe's wrist, preparing to pull her inside. Hey, wait, not. Zoe momentarily panicked, turning head looking back. Those people standing waiting with her earlier. At this time all looking toward her. Even several security guards at the gate also standing straight. Eyes following her. Making her really a bit scared. Result when Crystal led her to the gate. Security actively made way. Also greeting Crystal. Good morning, Assistant Crystal. Coming so early today, huh? Good morning. This morning have matters need handling. So coming a bit early. Has Assistant Emma arrived? Arrived already. From half an hour ago already present. Oh heavens, today baby even waved hello to me. So cute beyond measure. Haha, really? Seeing Crystal so friendly with security like that. Zoe was also a bit surprised. This company so many people. Yet security still recognized Crystal? Moreover calling her Assistant Crystal. What assistant? This position must be very high. Otherwise why would security be so polite with Crystal like this? In her impression security was always scowling. Before every time going to interview at other companies. She always met those unpleasant security guards. Not interview time not letting in. Also being yelled at and chased away. Really very scary. Right after, Crystal led Zoe into the company. As long as meeting Crystal. Everyone greeted, calling her Assistant Crystal. Looking really imposing. Now Zoe also understood. Crystal definitely had position not low. And Emma too, definitely also not ordinary. No wonder Emma said she had ways to help me. High position, great power. Wanting to help someone wasn't a difficult matter. So you just wait at the interview area for a bit. Don't be nervous. Just leave it to us. Crystal turned, patting Zoe's shoulder. Gently comforting. At this time Zoe also no longer doubted anything. Confidence increased multiple times. Continuously nodding yes. Crystal left first. Zoe sat waiting at the interview room door. Sitting still in place. Other candidates also arrived one by one. Sitting beside Zoe waiting their turn. Around 10 o'clock, several interview judges walked over. Glancing at the candidates sitting waiting. Then entered the room. Zoe knew interview was about to start. Hand holding resume. In head still repeating. Things need to say. Had to memorize until smoothest possible. Speaking out without stumbling. Everyone was divided into order numbers. Zoe was number 7. Probably 7th person to interview. Large screen in front gradually lowered and lit up. Notifying person number 1 to prepare. Had 3 minutes countdown. This time period was for candidates to prepare mentally. Ending 3-minute countdown, then entering interview. Seeing time passing minute by minute, second by second. Person number 1 also clearly increasingly nervous. Until last half minute, he then took several deep breaths. Regaining spirit. Countdown ended. Interview officially started. Person number 1 stood up entering room. Remaining people also very nervous. Zoe at this time was still quite okay. Before she was very nervous. But when seeing Crystal and Emma, everyone full of confidence, she also wasn't too worried anymore. Just need to perform normally is enough. If rejected again, she also wouldn't be sad like before anymore. Can only say tried best. Then nothing to regret. Person number 1 entered for 2 minutes then came out. Head lowered walking out. Looking extremely bad mood. Seeing first person fail like that. Others conversely had a bit of hope. If people before all passed. Then people after probably very disadvantaged. But what made them unexpected was. Following people all failed. From number 1 to number 6 no one passed. At this time they truly realized. How strict Providence interviews were. No one dared be careless anymore. Highly concentrated spirit. Started carefully thinking how to answer each question. Zoe raised her head looking up. Seeing almost her turn. She took a deep breath. Then exhaled very slowly. Took phone to message Lucas once. I'm about to enter interview. Wish me luck. Fighting. Then she put phone away, holding resume entering room. Room very spacious. In front total 5 people sitting. All looking very serious. This scene Zoe was also familiar with already. She naturally walked over, bowing to greet those people. Starting self-introduction part. Hello everyone, my name is Zoe. Very happy to have opportunity to interview at your company. Right when Zoe was halfway through speaking, room door suddenly sounded knocking. After several knocks door opened immediately. When seeing person entering, Zoe immediately opened eyes wide. Extremely surprised. 5 interviewers also simultaneously stood up. In unison greeting assistant Emma. Chapter 467 I already said. I will help you. Right the person entering was Emma. She walked in, slightly smiling at the HR people. Wearing very neat business suit on body. Looking no different from a successful strong woman. She also turned looking at Zoe sitting there. Secretly winking at her. The corner of her mouth revealing a mischievous smile she couldn't hide. Zoe was still dazed, not understanding what was happening. Seeing Emma's smile, as if understanding something, Emma then walked over beside the HR people. The security system team is short on people. I came to recruit a few people, you don't mind, right? Security system? No problem, no problem. Please sit. The person in the middle immediately gave up their seat for Emma to sit down, while they themselves got another chair. Sat to the side. After Emma sat down, crossed her legs, picked up Zoe's resume on the table to look over. Then looked ahead, saying to Zoe, all right, continue please. Emma's sudden appearance had broken Zoe's initial rhythm, making her mind momentarily blank. Stuttering, unable to speak. This is the assistant to the general director. Good luck. If selected, it's very fortunate. Assistant to the general director? Zoe at this time finally also clearly understood Emma's position. Face showing clear surprise. She had thought Emma's position was high, but didn't expect it to be this high. While surprised, Emma gave her a reassuring look. At this time, Zoe completely had no feeling of nervousness anymore. Having a close friend supporting behind, what else was there to fear? Zoe stood up straight, showing confidence and spirit had returned. Standing straight backed, continuing to say, "My name is Zoe. This year 24 years old. Graduated from." Zoe's voice clear, without any nervousness. Then the self-introduction very smooth. Occasionally looking at Emma, both exchanging smiles. Introduction finished. The HR people also didn't dare say anything more. Previous candidates, just finished introducing, were already invited out. All were boring similar introductions. They listened until sick of it, ears almost growing calluses. Good introductions they'd also heard before. Some type confidently boasting, some type complaining about poverty asking for sympathy, even type trembling forgetting words. While Zoe's introduction then, they could only evaluate as very standard. Nothing to criticize. But that was also the biggest weakness. That was no highlight. Every day they interview many people. How to remember everyone? So if wanting them to remember, must have unique highlights. While Zoe's performance could only say very neat, steady rhythm. Besides that, no highlights. According to usual practice, they should politely escort Zoe out already. But this time was a bit different. Because here they weren't the ones with decision power. Decision power wasn't in their hands, but belonged to the highest position person here. That was Emma. Everyone simultaneously turned looking at Emma in the middle, wanting to see what she meant. Emma pretended to look at the resume again. Raised head saying, "Security System Team is a newly established research group. Specific details after joining the team will be clear. Right now there's a position very suitable for you. So want to ask if you're willing to join." Zoe didn't know what security system team does, but she knew clearly Emma wouldn't harm her. So without hesitation, immediately nodded answering yes. "I agree." Emma smiled, gently nodding, looking very satisfied. The HR people also realized Emma wanted to keep Zoe. So one of them spoke up. "Congratulations, you've passed the first interview round. Next there will be." Before finishing the sentence, Emma waved her hand, cutting off immediately. "Later interviews don't need your department to worry about anymore. After finishing first round I'll take her. Team leader will directly interview." "Ah yes yes." Hearing Emma's words, Zoe slightly raised eyebrows, face showing clear joy. So did that mean the later rounds? She didn't need to participate anymore. Before, when Emma hadn't admitted being her friend, she already understood clearly what Emma was doing was for others to see. In theory, with such high position, she could easily let anyone work at Providence. But if as Emma's friend, entering through back door, if people knew would have significant impact, higher position easier to criticize. By that time, affecting even company reputation. So if she wanted to enter Providence, even with Emma's help, also had to meet two conditions. First condition was herself truly had to have ability. Couldn't know nothing. Couldn't do nothing. If like that, then would cause big trouble for Emma. Second condition was they had to do good appearance. Surface shown to others had to be somewhat real, not revealing flaws. Otherwise, rumors now spread very fast. Finished. Zoe temporarily left that place. When she just walked out of room, was pulled by a hand. "Ah, Crystal, you scared me to death." Person pulling her was Crystal. Seems she had been waiting outside very long already. Crystal turned looking at her, smiling, saying, "All right. Next part just let Emma handle. I'll take you to see baby." "Baby? Great great. Can it talk yet?" "Haha, not yet. But ooh ah, very cute." Zoe went with Crystal. Together went to Emma's office. There, she met Emma's baby. Zoe held the baby for a while, feeling. Just in a blink feeling. Turns out children aren't as scary as imagined. In her arms, baby quite well behaved. Soft, fragrant, also this cute. Until more than 2 hours passed. When two people were chatting, office door suddenly opened. Two people raised heads looking up. Saw Emma had returned. In hand holding something. Thud, she threw that thing on table. Then plopped down on sofa. Muttering. Oh. Exhausted to death. Zoe looked carefully and saw. That was an employee card. She picked it up to look. On it was her own photo. Is this my employee card? Zoe momentarily couldn't speak. Looking at Emma. She didn't expect she really entered Providence to work. Really that simple? Emma slightly smiled. Saying to her. I already said. I would help you. Chapter 468. Then book train tickets. Tomorrow can meet already. Wow, Emma. I love you so much. Zoe happily shouted out loud. Spreading arms, hugging Emma tightly. Hugging very tight. Making Emma almost unable to breathe. All right. Small matter only. I said, ability limited. Can only help you to this extent. Don't blame me, okay? Emma worried Zoe would blame her. That with such high position. Clearly assistant to general director already. Yet couldn't bring her into Providence directly. Still had to be this troublesome. Moreover, position she arranged for her also not high. Feeling like this assistant couldn't help anything. But actually, Emma had tried her best to help her already. Others don't get this treatment. After all, she also wasn't general director. Must always know own position clearly. If thinking herself owner of Providence. Do whatever want, no rules. Would disappoint Vivian, who placed big expectations. Oh my, what are you saying? How could I blame you? I don't even know how to thank you enough. You're too amazing. Emma really helped me find work at Providence. Facts proved. Emma's worry was unnecessary. Zoe originally didn't want to trouble her. She came here truly wanting Emma to think of ways to help. But more importantly was to visit her. Didn't expect Emma really helped her solve the problem. So fast. Just in half a day. Already solved difficulty troubling her these months. Hearing Zoe's words. Emma also relieved. Nodded smiling. Then tonight let's go celebrate. Great. Zoe immediately brought this good news. Reported immediately to Lucas. While Lucas only replied one sentence. Yeah. Then didn't say anything more. Zoe felt strange. Isn't this very happy news? Could it be he's not happy for me? Why reply so coldly? However, Zoe also didn't ask more. Just thought probably Lucas was busy. So hadn't had time to respond. That afternoon Emma took Zoe to tour the workplace, making her amazed. She felt this team's workplace. Really too magnificent. Like entering another world. Technology world, also making her heavily pressured. Though getting work was worth celebrating. But most important thing was how to keep this job. Working at place like this must pay special attention. Cannot be careless. That night 3 people got off work together. Emma holding baby. Along with Crystal and Zoe. They went to eat dinner together. Preparing to celebrate for Zoe. When arriving at restaurant, Emma called Nathan first. Phone rang several times before answering. Hello. Wife, you off work already? You still busy? She heard on other end. Sound of typing keyboard. Seemed like he was using shoulder and ear to hold phone talking. Yeah, right, today probably busy until late night. Then tomorrow we'll have time to go see you and child. Really, tomorrow you're coming for real? Great, then you also remember to rest. Don't overwork, husband. All right. Wife, don't worry. You say this. Zoe came to work at Providence. Heard Lucas will also come. Just don't know when. Really? Later I'll call him to ask. 2 people talked few more sentences then hung up. Crystal was also talking with Blake. After a while even went outside to call. While Zoe looked at her phone forever but no message. In her heart felt empty. Messages between her and Lucas still stopped from noon. Lucas only said one word, okay. Then from then no more response. Zoe lowered head sighing. At this time she started again. Thinking randomly. Though 2 people been together many years already. But she's still very clingy. As long as Lucas doesn't respond. She immediately feels uneasy. Starting to overthink. Could it be Lucas feels? Now she leaving him. Is a kind of liberation. Could he be using this opportunity to break up? From now cutting contact. So she can't find him anymore. Though Lucas always makes her very assured. But in middle school once had time two people temporarily broke up. That's a memory this whole life. She doesn't want to repeat. Right then, Zoe's phone suddenly rang. She immediately picked up to look. Saw was call from Lucas. Her eyes immediately brightened. Quickly answered the video call. Connected. On other end Lucas was holding phone walking on street. Looking like walking home. On his face blooming smile. Looking very happy. Baby, I quit my job. Going home to pack things. Then buying tomorrow's tickets. Our stuff all ship express. Huh, what? Zoe. Hearing what Lucas said on phone. Mind momentarily blank. Stuttering, couldn't speak. Noon today you said found work. I immediately went to submit resignation. Really refreshing. You don't know. Today that time. Looking at face of team leader who usually bullies me. I finally stood tall once. Feeling really great. Even the landlord I hate too. Finally got to return the room. Lucas said extremely excitedly. On face was bright smile. As if just liberated. On way home mood extremely good. At this time Zoe then understood. After she told him at noon. He replied one word okay. Then immediately went to resign. Even without hesitation. Then busy whole afternoon. Now just finished. Then called her immediately. Seeing Lucas so happy. Zoe also felt happy for him. Initially she thought because he wanted to follow her so gave up work. Must be feeling sad. But now seeing him so happy. Zoe also relieved. She smiled. Saying then can you pack alone? Or just leave it there? You rest first. Wait when we have time go back pack together also fine. It's fine just packing few things. Besides today I'm not tired at all. Don't worry going home rest bit then pack immediately. After that we'll go buy tickets. Tomorrow can meet you already. Zoe happily raised hand covering mouth giggling. Alright then you remember stay safe. Tonight going home must eat properly. Don't be careless understand. Understand already. Nathan calling me baby. I'll hang up first. Conveniently talk about this with Nathan. See tomorrow if he's free to eat. Chapter 469. Wife is treasure, wife is best. Without wife simply can't live. Lucas bought tickets for tomorrow afternoon. He packed all two people's things. Planning to wait until they find stable place in Providence. We'll ship those things later. Alone he pulled suitcase to high-speed rail station. Afternoon took train to Providence. Also notified Zoe. He had departed already. Just today Zoe seemed very busy. Lucas looked at their conversation. Only one sentence. Good morning from early morning. Then noon reported finished eating lunch. Said few more sentences then no more messages. But Lucas also understood that. After all today was also Zoe's first day at work. No time to check phone was also normal. Also possible that job doesn't allow using phone. When Lucas arrived at Providence. Was already past 5 p.m. He walked out of high-speed rail station. Saw Zoe sent him a message. Very brief still hour and half until off work. Okay Lucas replied one sentence. Then put phone away. She had sent hotel location to him. He planned to go to hotel wait for her to get off work. Hey buddy. Taking a ride or not going where? Lucas heard the calling. Thought was taxi driver. Then lowered head waving hand. Not bothering to look just kept walking. Walked few steps then realized. This person's voice sounded familiar. When Lucas raised his head. Looking toward where sound came from. Couldn't help but freeze. He saw person standing there was no one else. Was his good brother Nathan. My God why are you here? Aren't you very busy with work? Lucas immediately showed smile. Pulling suitcase walking quickly forward. Couldn't help but blurt out cursing. Because he very happy meeting close brother again. Whom hadn't seen for long. Especially last night two people even called to talk. Nathan even said recently very busy. But didn't expect. Today came to Providence to pick him up. Recently really very busy. But I also have to rest. If keep working without rest. My wife won't be happy. Nathan patted Lucas's shoulder. Laughing saying to him. Wow just met already showing off wife. That's you alright. Still like old days. Wife is treasure. Wife is number one. Without wife can't live. Ha 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 ha. You understand me so well. Nathan laughed loudly, not denying Lucas's words at all. After that, Lucas put suitcase in Nathan's car trunk. Sat in passenger seat. After getting in car, then fastened seatbelt. He looked at car interior. Couldn't help exclaiming, "Oh, this car so beautiful. How much money?" Few tens something only." Nathan stammered answering. Telling Lucas, "This car around few $100,000. He didn't have too high requirements for cars. As long as can run is fine. Don't need too expensive. But now status different already. Driving too bad car also not good. Going outside should still have a car matching status. Then doing business easier. Tisk tisk. Really envy you. Now you're so successful. Life must be very happy. Not many troubles." Lucas leaning on seat comfortably. Couldn't help sighing one sentence. Looking somewhat sad, Nathan glanced at Lucas, softly saying troubles still have. But definitely not as hard as you. He knew Lucas's current life. How difficult. He himself also had countless troubles. But never had to worry about money. Just that alone enough to say he's luckier than Lucas. Don't know if can find work here. You work at Providence, right? I definitely can't get in. Few days later, see which company accepts then work. Lucas looking out car window. Though he's sitting in luxurious car. But life, completely different from Nathan. During school, he once was respected student for ranking first. That time he even better than Nathan. Because in school, ranking grades was measure of high and low. But after leaving school, he then realized he wasn't equal to Nathan at all. Every aspect, so he finally accepted the fact that he's just ordinary person. So what about ranking first? Anyone can eventually rank first. Crystal can. Ashley also can. Now at that high school, every exam has new person ranking first. But people like Nathan, how many are there? Lucas sat up straight, looking at Nathan driving, hesitantly opening mouth. Hey brother. What? Nathan glanced at him, not knowing what he planned to say. Lucas hesitated a while, then slowly said, somewhat lacking confidence, brother. I say first, I'm not, because seeing you're rich. Then becoming practical. Just recently I'm really difficult. Last night calling I also briefly told already. I quit job coming to Providence. Is to be with Zoe. But we really have no money to live anymore. Still have to rent house, very expensive. Moreover, I'm also not sure if I can find work or not. Lucas said a long string. But still didn't say the main point. He seemed afraid of something. While talking. Also occasionally secretly observing Nathan's expression. See if his expression changed or not. Nathan, hearing to hear, seemed already understood what Lucas wanted to say. But still didn't speak up. Waiting for him to say himself. Is by then, can you lend me some money? Just need to borrow, rent money is enough. Wait I find work, have salary, will pay you back. If can't pay all at once, then I'll pay gradually. But definitely won't be long. You think okay? Nathan already knew. Lucas talking so carefully like that. Definitely to borrow money. For him this was already very difficult to say. He could open mouth like this. Enough to prove current life really very difficult. Probably no other way. To the point only knowing to find him. But for Nathan speaking, this matter nothing big at all. He completely could easily help Lucas. I know, Lucas. You just relax. As long as you're in Providence or Boston. Whatever difficulties, I'll think of ways to help you solve. So don't worry about borrowing money anymore. Don't overthink. Tomorrow I'll take you to a place. Conveniently solve another problem of yours. Chapter 470. You tell me do what I do that. Really, anything is fine. Nathan took Lucas to Zoe's hotel. Found Zoe's room. Had password he sent. So entering room very easy. After putting down luggage, he then left with Nathan. Preparing to go to Providence, pick everyone up from work. Car stopped at Providence gate. Two people sat waiting for others to get off work. After a while, they saw Emma and everyone walking out. Emma holding child. Behind were Crystal and Zoe. Zoe looked lacking spirit. Walking also without strength. Still needed Crystal to support. Nathan and Lucas, seeing this, hurriedly got out of car to meet them. Emma, seeing Nathan, immediately smiled brightly. She looked at child in arms, saying, "Son, look who's here. Daddy came. Daddy came to see you. Wife, son, I'm here." Nathan ran over, hugging Emma. Child in two people's arms, seeing Nathan, then raised hand touching Daddy's face. "Son, miss Daddy? Daddy hold." Nathan held child in arms, face full of joy, erasing all accumulated fatigue these days. That moment, as if no longer feeling tired, immediately full of energy. Lucas also approached Zoe. He saw Zoe looking somewhat strange, not understanding what happened. Crystal walked to Lucas's front, directly pushed Zoe, who was leaning on her, to him. "Handing over to you." Lucas hurriedly caught Zoe, holding her in arms, worriedly asking, "Baby, what's wrong with you?" Zoe raised head, looking at Lucas, then leaning into his arms, softly saying, "So tired. Today, first day at work. So exhausted. Don't know anything. Had to learn everything from others. Head tensed up so much. Also standing all day. Now so tired." Zoe whispered, saying, this was her first job. This morning still enthusiastically went to work. Conscious of having work, stepping into society already. She very happy. But just after 2 hours taking job, dreams were shattered. Work too hard. People guiding. Because not familiar. So everything had to ask. Everything had to learn. So hands feet clumsy. Making her extremely tired. "Oh, so tired? How about you?" Lucas hadn't finished speaking. Zoe cut him off, standing straight up, using hand covering his mouth, looking at him with determined eyes, then saying, "Don't worry. I just not used to it yet. After all, this is first job. Person guiding me said, just need 2 months. I'll get used to everything." Lucas, somewhat surprised, eyes wide, looking at Zoe, asking, 2 months? That long? What kind of work? Quite difficult. But part I'm responsible for is simpler. And salary also quite high. Zoe looking at Lucas, slightly smiling, raising eyebrows once. Looking, she seemed very proud. When hearing her salary level, she was also very surprised. Already approaching 3 months of Lucas's previous salary. So no matter how hard this job, she also didn't want to give up. Definitely must persist. Must cherish this job. Alright, then you keep going. I'll also try hard. 2 of us work together. Lucas, when looking at Zoe like that, immediately also full of confidence. Before he always worried for Zoe. Now problem already solved. So he just needs to worry about his part. Their life will return to right track. Moving forward in positive direction. Just need 2 people work together 1 year. Won't have hard days anymore. What they want will come. What they need most now is stability. Alright, let's go eat. I'm hungry. Crystal, seeing them standing talking, alone standing outside, feeling somewhat out of place, so urged one sentence. Nathan looked at her, asked, "Where's Blake? Call him come together." Crystal shook head, helplessly saying, "Forget it. Recently he's very busy. His dad gave him work. Even talking to me is rare. Wait, when free then see." Yeah, okay. That night several people chose restaurant. Longtime friends meeting again, very happy. Nathan and Lucas also drank few glasses. Lucas seemed bearing very big pressure. Drinking very fast. Drank more than even Nathan. After a while his face flushed red. Words also increased. "Brother, I really didn't expect life would become like this. Before I kept thinking with my grades, going into world would be peak. Who knew in society actually?" Lucas raised thumb up, then flipped, pointing straight down. Same time drank one big gulp. Like remembering previous grievances, when working in company being treated, making him feel, wine in mouth no longer spicy taste. Zoe looking at him, eyes only pity. She silently promised would work really well. Help her man lighten burden. Nathan also serious faced, patting Lucas's shoulder saying, "Okay brother. Tomorrow follow me. Your brain I have use for. Don't worry." Lucas looking at Nathan, nodding. "Okay, brother. That sentence I'm assured. You tell me do what I do that. Really, anything is fine." Lucas drank quite a lot. Speaking also somewhat stuttering. He unconsciously reached in pocket. Taking out a cigarette. Just put in mouth, then remembered. This isn't my home. Still others here too. Moreover, still have children. Going to bathroom for bit. Lucas, holding cigarette in mouth, stood up. Planning go outside, smoke, then return. Nathan and others looking at him. Surprised. Now also know how to smoke. Occasionally smoke 1 or 2 only. Not much. Lucas waved hand. Then walked out of private room. He just walked out. Then a man walked over. Wearing neat suit. Hand holding stack of documents. Looking very hurried. The man stopped Lucas. Bowing slightly, saying, "Excuse me. Is Director Nathan in there? I have documents need Director Nathan to sign." Lucas just lit cigarette. Holding in mouth. Looking at man before him, blinking. Director Nathan? Chapter 471. I did it already. You go ahead. Lucas's mind momentarily froze. When reacting again, he started thinking who Director Nathan was. But less than 1 second later had conclusion. Who else besides Nathan is Director Nathan? You saying Director Nathan is who? Is Nathan who else? To prevent being mistaken, Lucas still carefully asked. Other person nodded. Right. Director Nathan is Nathan. He's boss of which company? At this time Lucas feeling. Head buzzing. Whole body numb. Words trembling. At balance, Director Nathan is vice president. Aren't you Director Nathan's close friend? Vice president of balance. Just lit cigarette fell to ground. Lucas stepped back 2 steps. Face full of surprise. Now he completely stunned. In head not knowing what to think. He had considered Nathan his closest friend all along. Knew he had good family conditions. Now also had stable work. Not lacking money, also very promising. But no matter how thinking. Also didn't expect Nathan was vice president of balance. What concept is this? Clearly same age peers. Yet he already left me far behind. So far even chasing hundreds of blocks couldn't catch up. But why didn't he tell me this matter? Why hide it? At this age already sitting in that position. Isn't that something very proud? Not saying out, could it be afraid I'd feel pressure? Actually now I'm extremely pressured. Feeling like about to explode. Director Nathan is inside. Let me take you in. Lucas turned around. Then reached to open private room door. Just opened door. Everyone inside stopped and looked toward door. When Nathan saw a man standing behind Lucas. Couldn't help frowning. Director Nathan, sorry to bother. This secretary Ashley can't sign. Need you to personally sign. Quite urgent. I really have no choice. Only because of Secretary Ashley's position came to find you. Man hurriedly past Lucas. Walked to Nathan's front. Bowing, speaking softly. Presenting documents before him. Everyone was silent. Secretly observing this scene. Zoe mouthed agape. At this time, though not understanding what exactly happening. Also could see. Nathan's identity seemed not simple. Nathan didn't say anything. Received documents. Then skillfully signed in front of everyone. After signing gave back to other person. All right. Thank you Director Nathan. Man put away documents. Slightly bowing to Nathan. Then also slightly bowing to everyone around. Awkwardly smiling, apologizing. Then quickly left room. After that person left. Inside room still very quiet. Lucas slowly turned back. Sat down beside Nathan. Body somewhat stiff. He remembered scene of himself just after drinking. Arms around shoulders calling Nathan close brother. Now face starting to burn. Perhaps in Nathan's heart. Already not considering me friend anymore, right? I'm not worthy. What level is he? And what am I? At this time Lucas suddenly remembered a saying. When your good friend one day climbs to a position that this whole life you'll never reach, then should understand, this whole life, you only have one time being remembered for old friendship. This whole life, you also only have one single opportunity to speak up. As long as not excessive, they won't refuse. But from then after, between two people won't have any friendship anymore. Even won't contact again. That opportunity sometimes can even save life. Ha ha. Later Lucas laughed awkwardly. He picked up wine bottle pouring full glass for Nathan. Then pouring full glass for himself. To the point wine even overflowed. Lucas raised glass up, bringing to forehead looking at Nathan. Saying that brother. Come, I toast you one glass. I drink all, you as you wish. Still not letting Nathan say anything. Lucas, already tilted head drinking entire glass of white wine. Zoe beside planning to say something then stopped. She reached out planning to stop. Then pulled back, enough to see she was very confused. Nathan also didn't say anything. Just watched Lucas drink entire glass of wine. Then he also picked up glass drinking all. Looking very relaxed. Then Nathan gently patted Lucas's shoulder. Softly saying don't overthink too much. Okay, Lucas still didn't understand what Nathan meant by saying that. Just softly answered once. Because now he was already very drunk. Wine taking effect very fast. Whole head spinning. Glass of wine just drank. Was tearing at stomach. Making him couldn't help wanting to vomit. Just he conditionally reflexed answering Nathan. But completely couldn't think anything. Nathan and Emma glanced at each other. Both smiled bitterly. Also no other way. About half-hour later. Wine party also nearly ended. Finally. Only Emma and Crystal still chatting. Nathan still calling discussing work. Zoe then taking care of. Lucas already slumped on table from drunk. Drink some water. You look at yourself. I know you're happy meeting Nathan again. But why drink so much? Zoe while pouring water for Lucas. While softly muttering in his ear. After a while. Nathan finished calling returning. Glancing at Lucas lying on table. He said to Zoe. Then let's go. Also not early anymore. Take you guys back first. Then let him rest. Tomorrow morning I'll come pick him up. Alright. Several people left together. Nathan called designated driver. First took Zoe and Lucas back to hotel. Then returned to pick up everyone. Zoe had to struggle hard. To support Lucas back to room. Put him lying on bed. Come, raise hand up. Then Zoe also helped Lucas take off jacket. Body full of alcohol smell. She planned to take wash. Lucas lying on bed. After a while opened eyes. Somewhat sobered up. He looked at ceiling. Head still quite hazy. Heard water sound in bathroom stop. Then. Zoe holding Lucas's clothes came out. Hanging under air conditioner. Ah, you awake, how feeling? Thirsty? Want to drink some water? Okay. You wait a bit. Chapter 472 Your happiness. How can I arbitrarily define it? Zoe got a bottle of mineral water. Opened it then gave to Lucas. Sit up and drink. Careful don't choke. Lucas sat up drinking a sip of water. Cold water flowing through throat. Making him much more alert. Vision also clearer. He put water bottle aside. Then picked up cigarette pack on table. Raised head looking at Zoe. Zoe nodded. Signaling agreement. Lucas then took out one and lit it. Taking a drag. Do you think I'm very useless? Lucas suddenly spoke up. Voice low asking. Zoe paused a bit. Then burst out laughing. Gently patting his body saying. What nonsense are you saying? If you're useless, then wouldn't I be trash? In my eyes, you're the best, don't worry anymore. Listen, are you very jealous of Emma? Right now she's very happy. No longer has to live in hardship. That's thanks to Nathan being very capable. As for you, Lucas wanted to say again. I originally have no real abilities. This whole life probably will just be like this. Definitely can't compare to Nathan. If Zoe hadn't chosen me, would she have met someone better? Would someone many times better than me appear beside Zoe? Give her a good life. Instead of following me worrying about food and money. Worrying about rent, utilities. Even losing sleep over work. Lucas felt his current self was truly terrible. No ability to solve problems. Mouth always saying won't leave Zoe. But can't give her a good life. Isn't that making her suffer? While Lucas was lost in thought. Suddenly a hand slapped his face. Not hard, not light. Just enough to pull him from his thoughts. Raised head looking at Zoe before him full of confusion. Her expression serious. Eyes fixed on him. Looking for a while before slowly saying. Already told you not to overthink. Why don't you listen? But my happiness, how can you define it for me? My happiness isn't having lots of money. Isn't living without worries. But having you always by my side. So don't compare yourself to others. There's no meaning in that. The words Lucas wanted to say, all stuck in his throat. Only Zoe's words echoing in his head. Nathan is your friend. He succeeded but didn't forget you. Still wants to help you. Tomorrow morning still arranged to pick you up. You should be happy. Why turn it into your pressure? I think you're overthinking. Lucas lowered his head, looking at the long cigarette ash saying, I'm just afraid you'll feel unhappy being with me. Will regret choosing me. So I want to become better, more capable. Then you're overthinking even more. You don't need to worry about that. All these years. Don't you understand me yet? Zoe moved closer to Lucas. Reached out gently pinching his cheek. Smiling. Lucas stunned for few seconds. Then also burst out laughing. The moment he laughed, cigarette ash also fell. Ah. Phew. Lucas blew away cigarette ash fallen on bed. Hurriedly brushing away. Brushed twice. Look at this. Already told you don't smoke lying down. Put it out quickly. Lucas extinguished cigarette. Looking at Zoe, thinking for a moment. Then asked, oh hey. Is there anything you want? Want what? Like what you want in the future. I need goals, right? All this time, Lucas really didn't know what Zoe wanted. Cars, houses, designer bags, makeup stuff. She never mentioned. Also never demanded. Every time Lucas wanted to buy gifts for Zoe, had to think very long. Because really didn't know what she wanted. Want what? Zoe seriously thinking. Before she never thought about this problem. Always using reasonably priced things. Never chasing luxury items. Also never using anything too expensive. Now Lucas asking this. She also felt somewhat surprised. Suddenly Zoe's eyes lit up. She moved closer to Lucas. Both hands holding his hands. Looking at him full of expectation. What is it? What do you want? Zoe nodded, saying loudly. I want to have a child. Words just finished. Lucas immediately froze. Eyes wide open. Looking like scared. He thought. Zoe would ask for some gift. Why wanting a child? Before didn't we decide? We won't have children anymore. Why changed mind? Children are very cute. You don't know. Emma's child is very cute. Well behaved and also fun. I also want one. Lucas smiled awkwardly. Turns out from seeing Emma's child. So having this thought. He also saw that child at dinner today. Really very cute. Looking very adorable. When hungry just holds bottle drinking obediently. Whole time didn't cry didn't fuss. You really decided? Not just on impulse? Really? Alright then. Do we need to tell parents? Before I told mom we won't have children. She advised for over a month. Now changing mind again. Should probably tell them. Okay. Lucas glanced at clock. Still early. My mom probably not asleep yet. So he took out phone. Planning to call conversation. Conveniently report this matter. After calling, Lucas heard his mother's voice from other side. Hello son, what's the matter? Calling so late. Out of money? Hello mom. What doing? Playing phone in bed. Dad just got home? Something wrong? Oh no mom, just wanted to tell you. I already quit old job. Now moving to Providence with Zoe. Zoe found work already. Working at Providence Corp. Tomorrow I'm also going job hunting. A close friend will arrange for me. Lucas finished speaking. Other side silent for long time. After a while then replied. Yeah. Got it, you kids grown up. Have own thoughts. Just be careful is fine. So you planning rent house? Still have money? Still have some mom. Oh one more thing I want to say. Before I said won't have children. Now I feel bit regretful. I think having children also good. What you think? Really? That's great. Finally you've thought it through. Oh heavens, really big happy news. Mr. Lucas come here quickly. Guess what our son said? Lucas's mother's voice on other side. Suddenly got much louder, making Lucas had to hold phone away. Afraid of hurting ears. After a while, Lucas's father came over. Taking phone saying, son. Want children then have them, don't pressure. It's fine, having children our family has conditions to raise. Money Dad saved all these years. Exactly for you getting married, having children. Finally have chance to use. Chapter 473, spending time on these trivial matters. Is it worth it? Yeah, got it. Lucas chatted few more sentences. Then put phone down. He didn't expect his family so eager for grandchildren. Just hearing he planned to have children. Emotions overflowing like that. Even after hanging up, Lucas's father immediately transferred him money. With this money, at least temporarily don't need worry about rent. Lucas hung up, looking at Zoe smiling awkwardly. Just now his parents' voices quite loud. Zoe definitely heard everything. Zoe also burst out laughing. Seeing Lucas's expression now, laughing even more happily. Alright, go wash face. Then prepare to sleep. Tomorrow still have to wake up early. Okay. Lucas now completely sober. Much clearer minded, though dinner events earlier not remembering very clearly. Also don't remember what said. But one thing remembering very clearly. That's Nathan being vice president of Balance. Now Nathan still considers him friend brother. Then I can't miss this status. Must seize opportunity. Nathan helping. Cannot disappoint Nathan. Thinking carefully. I still have advantages. Though myself currently living not easily. But compared to peers, I still have a good brother. If nothing unexpected, then Nathan is my advantage. Next morning, Lucas set alarm very early. Waking up early to prepare. He didn't know when Nathan would come. Also didn't dare call to ask. Afraid seeming like urging. So could only wake up early. Prepare ready to wait for Nathan. Then I'm going to work first. You remember to work hard, okay. You too, around 7:30. Zoe left home. Preparing go to work. Lucas still at hotel. Sitting on chair searching something on phone. Vice president of Balance. He idle with nothing to do, searching online. But results showing all were. Former vice president of Balance. Executed for child abuse etc. Current vice president. No information online. Even so, Lucas also didn't doubt Nathan's identity. He guessed Nathan just took office not long. So no news online, also normal. Curious, he searched Nathan's name again. Results appearing made him happy. Balance and Providence Corp. Will hold biggest annual meeting ever. Time held as half-month later. Person in charge. Nathan. Right then. A call came. Lucas startled. Almost threw phone away. Caller was none other than Nathan. Hello. Brother, you awake? Awake. Already waiting for you. Okay. I'm almost there. Come downstairs. Okay. Lucas hung up. Bringing belongings, leaving room. Leaving hotel. Standing at entrance. About 2 minutes later, Nathan's car drove up before him. Rolling down window. Nathan looking at Lucas saying, "Get in." Lucas hurriedly opened door, getting in. Fastening seatbelt. Looking very excited, though not knowing where Nathan taking him. But he had feeling. His fate from today would change. Had breakfast? After driving a while, Nathan asked once. Not yet, he woke up early morning. Also didn't know when Nathan would come. So hadn't eaten anything. While Zoe could eat breakfast at company. Then let's go eat something first. Oh okay. Nathan drove to a street. They're all small shops or breakfast places. He stopped car at a breakfast shop. Lucas looked once. Seemed just ordinary breakfast shop. Even environment not very nice. Inside only 4 tables. And all small wooden tables. Egg pancakes here very good. Nathan pointing at that breakfast shop. Smiling then getting out. Lucas bit stunned. Turns out famous egg pancakes. Then also got out following. Entering that restaurant. Nathan like regular customer here. Entering just sat down. Calling loudly inside. Uncle. 2 portions egg pancakes. 2 bowls porridge. 1 plate pickles. 1 basket buns. Yes sir. Lucas walked over. Sitting down before Nathan hesitantly. Nathan seeing him like that bit surprised. Asked. What's wrong? Don't like eating? Then what want to eat? No, nothing. You usually eat these things morning? Lucas asked directly, what puzzled. He felt Nathan still modest as before. During school, others also couldn't understand him well. Now still making people hard to grasp. That's right, not eating this then what? Nathan taken aback, flustered, not understanding why Lucas asking like that. If not eating this then what else to eat? I thought you'd eat something fancier morning. Now you're so rich. Shouldn't enjoy a bit? Lucas's words made Nathan helplessly shake head, waving hand saying, I have no requirements for eating. Full is enough. Moreover, wasting time on these trivial matters. Is it worth it? This I understand. Lucas nodding. Expression like just enlightened to truth. He really could see Nathan doesn't fuss over details. This personality he always had. Two people finished breakfast at that shop. Lucas rushed to pay first. Then left with Nathan. Nathan drove Lucas to a place. Driving about an hour. Where is this? Lucas looking out window. Asked puzzled. This is area between Boston and Providence. Nathan continuing driving. Lucas felt something not right. Scene before eyes made him amazed. Just saw on a large empty land. Seemed conducting big project. Seemed about to build big building. Nathan drove even closer. Stopped right at edge of that huge empty land. Parked car at safe place. Before Lucas could ask anything, Nathan from behind took out two hard hats. One red, one white. He put red hat on his head. Then gave Lucas that white hat. Get out. I'll show you your work. Chapter 474. He's the person in charge here. His words are also my words. Work? Lucas stunned few seconds. Then hurriedly put on white hat. Following Nathan getting out. Together entering large construction site. A group of workers originally resting there. Smoking while chatting. But just turning seeing Nathan and them coming. Immediately stood up. Extinguished cigarettes. Taking shovels going elsewhere. Lucas also understood meaning of hard hat colors. Dark red hat on Nathan's head. Showing leadership status. Here considered biggest person. White hat on his head. Is supervisor status. Considered project manager. Is a small leader. He just arrived here. Heart still vague. Could only follow behind Nathan. He looked around. Construction progress very magnificent. Like building apartment complex. If guessing correctly. Then probably building company headquarters. Not long after. Lucas saw name on a sign. Secure Tech LLC. Nathan standing in place. Looking at building under construction before him. Said, this is cooperation project between Balance and Providence. Balance, Providence, Secure. Nathan Secure, oh ho. I understand now. Lucas just needed think a bit. Already understood what's going on. Nathan and Emma's son named Nathan Secure Jr. And Nathan is Balance's leader. Emma is Providence's leader. While Secure is their crystallization. Connection too clear. Nathan smiled. Looking at Lucas asking. Understand? Then you know why I called you here? Help you manage? Correct answer. Nathan finished speaking. Then waved calling a man nearby. That man also wearing white hard hat. Seeing Nathan immediately ran over. Director Nathan. He came before Nathan greeting once. Turning looking at Lucas. Seeing white hat on his head. Couldn't help stunned. Mr. Wong, this is Supervisor Lucas. From today, he is the person in charge here. His words are also my words. This sentence just finished. Both the man and Lucas were stunned. Mouth agape. Expression amazed looking at Nathan. Both people stunned few seconds. Lucas then reacting. Hurriedly pulling Nathan's hand. Hey. Come here a bit. What's wrong? Lucas pulling Nathan aside. Lowering voice saying. What are you doing? What's wrong? I already said I could arrange properly for you. Balance I can't help. I can't do anything for you there. Balance doesn't allow backdoor. That's iron rule. Except me. But outside Balance I have full decision power. This probably best job. I can arrange for you outside Balance. You don't mind right? Not minding. I mean you trust me too much. Giving me such high position. Also letting me manage such big project. Though I'm your brother. But you value me too much. Lucas. At this time completely in state of favored but worried. He really didn't expect. Nathan trusted him so much. Giving him such big task. This responsibility. Not simply just building a building. Responsibility very big. If not doing well, feeling like becoming criminal, maybe even go to prison. So you'll disappoint me? Nathan asked back, making Lucas speechless, standing still for a long time. No, no way, Lucas answering Nathan's question. He already swore, whatever task Nathan gives, he'll do his best to complete. Even if cleaning bathroom must clean cleanest. So, if Nathan really gives him this responsibility, then he absolutely won't disappoint Nathan. Within his ability, do everything best possible. That's good then. I don't understand others. But don't I understand you? Your personality, your ability, your character I understand clearly. Giving to you I'm very assured. After all this is our family's business. Giving to family to do very reasonable right. Our own family. Lucas touched by Nathan's words. Didn't expect Nathan considering him family. He trusts me so much. Then what reason do I have to refuse? Must know this job ordinary people can't get. I'm hugging Nathan's thigh. Nathan opening back door for me. Cannot be ungrateful. Getting benefits then pretending. Moreover, Zoe's work at Providence also related to Secure. She's managing system design team for Secure. If saying so, they also considered working same unit. Right? Alright, I understand. I'll do my best. Lucas taking deep breath, then seriously nodding, agreeing to accept task. Nathan satisfied smiling, patting his hand saying, good. Giving to you I'm assured. Let's go. I'll show you understand your work. Alright, bro. Director Nathan. Now he officially accepted work. Then at workplace. Definitely can't call Nathan brother anymore. Outside whatever. But during work is work. Whole day. Nathan introducing work content to Lucas. Lucas also very serious. Not daring slack at all. Remembering every detail clearly. Even punctuation Nathan said he remembered well. Then Nathan planning to leave. He had many matters to handle. He returning to Boston. Returning to balance. Originally today he should work. But handling Lucas's matter. So lost one day. Therefore he very anxious. He already imagined Ashley's expression when meeting him. Is a reproachful expression. Extremely profound. When he came to his office door. Pushing door entering. Saw Ashley sitting at his position. Helping him handle work. Ashley hearing door opening. Raised head looking up. Seeing Nathan with face full of awkwardness entering. Finally willing to come back. Our busy director Nathan. Ashley standing up. Stiff back almost couldn't straighten. You don't understand. I went handling secure matters. Today very busy right? Nathan walking over. Seeing pile of files on desk like becoming mountain. Ashley holding file before her. Hitting Nathan saying. Tomorrow starting even busier. Preparing enter final stage of year-end event. You prepared everything yet? Ashley raised head looking at Nathan once. Slightly frowning. In eyes like hiding something. Nathan taking deep breath. Then slowly exhaling, nodding. Saying. Almost done. Chapter 475. Divisive words. Don't say any more next time. Got it, old Jong. Old Jong. Nathan walking while calling name. Hand still holding pile of documents. This is backstage office area. Of a large indoor stadium. And this stadium is where Balance and Providence rented for year-end summary. Holds nearly 10,000 people. Scale so magnificent. Making people think. This isn't company summary. But some star holding concert. At this time organizing area. Already decorated extremely exquisitely. Entering like fairyland. Could even become tourist spot for people to admire. Renting entire large indoor stadium like this. Plus this arrangement. Cost not small number. But for Balance and Providence. Not worth mentioning. Hey, Director Nathan. I'm here. From afar. Balance's HR department head Old Jong. Stepped out from crowd. Hurriedly running to Nathan. Old Jong, hard work for you recently. Running around must be tiring. Don't worry, your bonus won't miss a penny. Work more, enjoy more. Nathan giving documents to Old Jong. Smiling saying to him. Old Jong receiving documents. Laughing saying. Thank Director Nathan for dedication to company. This is just what I should do. Very good, still 3 days until year-end summary. Your task considered completed perfectly. Can relax and rest. Hope no mistakes happen at last minute. Don't worry, I'll definitely complete task perfectly. Absolutely won't let any oversight happen. Giving to you I'm very assured. Otherwise, I wouldn't let you be general manager. Company also won't mistreat capable people like you. Oh, after New Year Director Lu will be transferred. HR Director position will be empty, right? That, I think, person capable of that position. Only you. Old Jong, Nathan giving meaningful look. Mouth corner slightly lifting. Smiling lightly. Old Jong immediately understanding. Squinting, smiling brightly. Oh heavens, Chairman Nathan too polite. I don't dare say capable enough to be director. I'm also getting old. Almost retirement age. Not thinking about promotion anymore. But if I really become director, definitely won't disappoint you. Oh, but I think. Old Jong suddenly lowering voice, leaning close to Nathan. Whispering in his ear. I think you're more capable than Director Blake. Following you definitely not wrong. Old Jong, this statement of yours is wrong. Nathan gently patting Old Jong's shoulder. Glancing at him once. Saying. Balance forbids forming cliques. You forgot Ruby Han's outcome. And those who followed him. I'm junior generation. How dare compare with Director Blake. I very respect him. This time I'll consider not hearing. Divisive words don't say next time. Hear clearly? Yes, yes, yes. Look at my stupid mouth. Old Jong slapping his mouth. Continuing saying. Isn't it right you being vice president? This awareness we still far from having. Must learn from you a lot. Old Jong conveniently flattering another sentence. A man over 50 slightly hunched. Flattering a man over 20. Looking very funny. But superior, still superior. In workplace. Age not as important as position. Alright, you continue working. I'm leaving first. Yes, take your time. Nathan finished talking with Old Jong then left. Preparing handle other matters. Recently he busy to spinning. Doing this forgetting that. Because too many things need remembering. But fortunately only 3 more days. Almost all done. After leaving stadium, Nathan received a call. Was Ashley calling? Hello. I finished buying. Exhausted to death. Still missing what quickly tell me. To avoid scrambling later. Not remembering now. You help me think more. After all you know whole ceremony process. Alright, then what you doing this afternoon? Need my help? If not I'm returning to company. There still matters needing handling. No need, this afternoon I must take Emma and child. Go dinner with my parents. Already arranged before. Okay. Send my regards to uncle and aunt for me. Nathan and Ashley hung up. Then drove away from there. Their family arranged before. Would have dinner together. Just now. Nathan already called his parents. Heard they already arrived at restaurant. While Emma would take about another hour. Nathan arrived at restaurant. Found private room reserved before. Knocked then entered. Saw Vivian. And Nathan Sr. already sitting in room. 2 people seemed discussing something. Seeing Nathan entering. Just raised head looking once then continued chatting. Nathan also not disturbing them. Sat down aside. Listening what they saying. After a while. They seemed summarized topic discussing. Ending that conversation. Then. Both people looking at Nathan sitting beside. Making Nathan bit stunned. This time you really went big. Dad and mom all these years never thought about. 2 companies holding year-end party together. Young generation really has energy. If were us would have been exhausted already. Nathan Sr. and Vivian while speaking. While shaking heads laughing helplessly. Nathan also bit awkward. Shrugging saying, oh, sorry, perhaps this is last time in my life doing something big like this. As long as you know moderation is fine. You and Emma grown up. Both capable of handling everything yourselves. Also considered not wasting our parents' efforts. Vivian reaching out rubbing Nathan's head. Her eyes full of pride. Nathan also understanding clearly. Having ability like today. Thinking and thoughts. Mostly thanks to parents' influence. Also he once thought about. How to teach his child. He felt should continue parents' education method. At least this guarantees path not going astray. Nathan reaching out playing with glass on table. Looking at his face reflected in glass. He slightly smiled. Many years ago. I never thought I'd have today. Fate really miraculous. Nathan Sr. nodding. Saying. From when you were born. Perhaps your fate already arranged. For example, when you met Emma in high school. Completely changed your life. Actually, that was also predetermined fate. Chapter 476. Child is here. Over half hour later. Emma holding child entered private room. Completely different from reaction when Nathan arrived. Vivian and Nathan Sr. immediately stood up with bright smiles. Precious, look here. This is Daddy and Grandma. These are all people who love you most. Emma holding child walking toward them. Vivian and Nathan Sr. also quickly approaching. Let Grandpa hold Precious. Grandpa missed you to death. Let Grandma see if child got fatter. Recently drinking milk obediently? Must eat and drink properly. Then can grow tall and strong like Daddy. Emma and child just entering became center. Making Vivian and Nathan Sr. immediately surrounding. 3 people cooing at baby together. Nathan sitting there looking at scene before him. Showing happy smile. A complete family dinner like this. Really very rare. That happy moment also rarely seen. At this time at Providence. Crystal also just finished day's work. Preparing leave company after work. When elevator opened. She preparing step out then right then. Someone outside wanting step in. Blocking her path. Crystal raised head looking. Next second slightly frowning. Person before her was Diana Sterling. She not surprised at all. After all, Diana comes 3-4 times weekly. Initially she really hated her. But after period of contact. Discovered Diana changed a lot. No longer like previous impression. Moreover, she also could see. Diana truly loves the baby. So she no longer hostile as before. Even used to her occasionally coming. What again, coming visit child? No, Emma took baby away. Why getting off work so early today? Diana stunned a bit. Looking at watch on wrist. Seeming unable to believe. Today had appointment. Baby today went meet paternal grandparents. You know, paternal grandparents? You mean Director Nathan and Director Vivian? So that's it. Then no choice. Diana helplessly shrugging. Already going eat with those two. Then no matter how bold she is wouldn't dare disturb. Crystal glancing at her once. Asked. I heard still 3 days until year-end party. Invited many people? Including you too? Yeah, of course. Moreover, I'm indispensable character. That day Emma and Nathan definitely very busy. I must help them watch child. Who else does this better than me? Diana crossing arms. Looking proud. Come on, stop flattering yourself. There's pile of people who can watch child. Just Emma giving face so letting you. That day very crowded. You must watch baby carefully. If something happens you're dead. PSH. Need you to remind. 2 people standing at elevator door chatting few sentences. Then each going own way. Parting at company gate. Crystal walking toward her home. Walking a while. Behind suddenly a car driving over. Stopping right beside Crystal. Making her startled once. When car window rolled down. Sitting at driver's seat was Blake. Where you going? Why going outside not even looking at me then leaving? Blake blinking puzzledly asking. I also didn't know you coming pick me up today. Huh, didn't we arrange yesterday? Today must go hospital. Such important matter. How could you forget? Oh right. I remember now. Just now talked few sentences with Diana Sterling. Recently really too many things. So forgot. Crystal slapping her forehead once. Being reminded by Blake, she then remembered what matter. So hurriedly going to passenger seat. Opening door then getting in car. Blake looking at her helplessly. Softly saying, oh my little ancestor. Such important matter you can forget. Crystal being said face bit red. Lowering head muttering reply. Oh well, I just forgetful. Really speechless. Blake driving Crystal to Boston Hospital. After all, Blake at Boston Hospital has status. Going there more assured. Arriving hospital. No need taking number, no need queuing. Blake directly taking Crystal to examination room. Gynecology examination room. After examination finished, Two people sitting in examination room. Waiting doctor check results. Crystal sitting there, looking very calm. Conversely, Blake restless. Keep pacing back and forth, won't sit still. Doctor just glancing then nodding. Putting report down, looking toward Blake and Crystal, smiling saying, "Not wrong, really pregnant." "Really?" Blake's eyes immediately widened. Face exploding with joy. Immediately leaning close. As if just entered extreme excitement state. Crystal also slightly curving mouth corners. Showing sweet smile. Few days ago she had early pregnancy reactions. Not assured. So bought pregnancy test checking herself. Indeed 2 lines. After telling Blake this matter. He was still far away then. Immediately returned 2 days early. Preparing today taking Crystal to hospital examination. Result indeed really pregnant. Just Crystal also not surprised. Because this wasn't surprise joy. But originally planned before. After Nathan and Diana's child was born. 2 of them also discussed having children. Few months ago started preparing pregnancy. That's right, definitely pregnant. Congratulations Mr. Blake. Oh yeah, I'm also becoming dad. Doctor, conceive boy or girl yet? Is possibility of girl high? Blake's words. Making Crystal embarrassed, hitting him once. Conveniently glancing at him, annoyed saying, "How could that be? Can see already now, what you thinking? Moreover, why you need daughter? Before didn't see you liking daughters so much." Because Nathan's family had son. Blake, without hesitation answering Crystal's question. Making both Crystal and Doctor stunned. Crystal stunned few seconds, then burst out laughing. Helplessly shaking head saying, "I told you. You're eyeing their son too. You want be in-laws with Nathan right? Right, don't you want be in-laws with Diana? Oh, want. Should we name the child? Still very early. You have lots time to think. Now don't think about that anymore." Blake and Crystal leaving examination room together. Preparing leave hospital, a long way. Blake looking very excited, while Crystal not that surprised. Seeing Blake's happy appearance even laughing. Reminding him restrain a bit. No, I can't hold back. I must immediately tell Dad this good news. While speaking Blake taking out phone. Preparing to call his father. Crystal also didn't plan to stop him. After all now confirmed pregnant. Then no need to hide anything. Making it public even better. Blake holding phone calling Dad. Crystal sitting beside. Planning while he calls to rest a bit. Phone rang few times before someone answered. Hello. Dad, I have something to tell you. What is it? Oh right. You left today already? Isn't the year-end party 3 days away? Why left so early today? Did you finish the work Dad gave you? Dad listen to me first. I left for a reason. I took Crystal to the hospital. To the hospital? What's wrong, Crystal? Is she pregnant? I'm going to be a dad. What, really? Kid, you're not lying to me right? If you dare tease me then I won't forgive you. If you dare lie to make me happy then don't blame me. I'm not lying. Dad, it's really true. Right now I'm at Boston Central Hospital. Dad is going to be grandpa. Oh my God. Blake Sr.'s voice on the other end showing clear surprised joy. For a moment didn't know what to say. All right. You two come home for dinner tomorrow. Hear clearly? After work pick up Crystal and bring her straight home. I know, Dad don't worry. Blake hung up phone. Turning to look at Crystal. 2 people looked at each other. Then burst out laughing together. All right, let's go. Oh right, don't tell friends about this yet. If Emma knows you're pregnant, we'll definitely make you go home rest early. Crystal stood up, walking beside Blake, reminding. Blake nodded, agreeing with what she said. Then 2 people preparing to leave. But when they walked past another department, Crystal saw at examination room door. 2 people walking out, looking very familiar. When seeing clearly who those 2 were, Crystal slightly stunned, then burst out giggling, stopped right in place. Oh, what's wrong? Blake holding her hand puzzled, looking at Crystal, not understanding why she's like this. Why suddenly stopping to laugh? Ha. Blake, look at those 2 people ahead familiar? Crystal while laughing while saying. Pointing at 2 men ahead. Laughing until couldn't breathe. Blake looking ahead, seeing those two immediately frozen. Face expression ugly to extreme. Whole face green. Those two men. Could say most important people in his life. Could also say, they completely changed his life. Blake almost forgot that he used to be a gay man. During college, he accidentally bumped into two guys not easy to mess with. Was forcibly straightened, causing him very big psychological shadow. Those two were Tyler, who once pursued Ashley, and Quinn, who once pursued Lily. Now they changed quite a lot. Tyler has long hair, now reaching shoulders. Both their appearances changed, but Crystal still recognized immediately. God, why are they here? Blake's mouth corner twitching violently, feeling like shadows from past. Rising up once again, looking up, discovered those two just walked out from urology department. In that moment he understood. Let's go. Blake immediately turned around, wanting to pull Crystal away from here. He really didn't want to meet those two. Just seeing them already feeling uncomfortable. Crystal still laughing non-stop, joking. Why don't you go greet them? After all, you guys once loved each other. What nonsense are you saying? Blake's face immediately flushed red. Whole body burning hot, just thinking about past matters. He just wanted to die and be done with it. Best is hit head on wall to lose memory. Crystal didn't care much, just thought this matter could tease Blake. Consider it dark spot in his past. Laugh, tease him a bit. Alright. Consider I didn't say anything. Sorry. Crystal hurriedly coaxing Blake. After all, she just wanted to joke. Not really wanting to make Blake angry. Two people left hospital together. Preparing go home, rest early. In car. Crystal looking at phone, then suddenly remembering something. Turning to Blake, who was driving. Said, oh right. Emma asked me to tell you. Nathan also invites you to attend year-end party 3 days later. Remember to arrange time. Nathan said must come, cannot be absent. Isn't that year-end party of your two companies? I can also go? Blake somewhat surprised, thinking to himself, I'm not Balance employee. Also not Providence employee, yet can participate in their year-end party? But thinking again, also right. Nathan after all is vice president. Year-end party inviting whoever isn't his decision? All based on his mood. Yeah, moreover heard. Nathan will invite quite a few people outside company. Heard sister Lily, along with Logan and Connor couple will also come. Crystal also heard Emma say so. Don't know real or fake. When Emma heard Nathan's decision, indeed somewhat surprised, but she also didn't care about such small matter. Place they holding year-end party. Can hold nearly 10,000 people. Also not all employees participate in year-end party. So definitely won't lack seats. No matter how many people Nathan invites, will guarantee everyone has seats. Since that's so, Nathan's intention to call all relatives and friends. Also got Emma's agreement. I know. Blake nodding. Then mouth corner slightly curving into faint smile. As if understood everything. Crystal looking at his profile. Puzzled asking. What are you smiling about? Yeah, nothing. Ha ha, I'll definitely go. Absolutely won't be absent. Is that so? Then do you want to perform something? Heard Nathan will perform. He of course should perform most special program. Chapter 478. As long as you don't forget most important matter. Nathan standing at glass door. Looking down at hall where crowds continuously pouring in. Eyes continuously scanning around. In hand still spinning something. Toe tapping rhythm. Today is last holiday before New Year. Also grand year-end party of two companies. Venue located right center between two cities. Distance both very convenient. Only 8 a.m. People already arriving one after another. Center of hall is stage set up. Now still covered by curtain. Adding more mystery. Around are seats. Now already filled 1/4 of places. Other side of hall. Left empty space. To arrange lottery gifts during party. Various rich gifts. To point of dazzling eyes. Anyone looking eyes shining bright. Director's room door opened. Ashley walked in. At this time Ashley delicately made up. Sparkling earrings prominent on ears. Wearing short fitted blazer outside. Inside is tank top. revealing slim waist, under shorts or endlessly long legs. High boots more emphasizing leg line, making legs even straighter and longer. Whole person at this time. Exactly like newly debuted girl group member. Full of vitality, both handsome and beautiful. Seems everything already prepared ready. Probably won't have mistakes. Next just need coordinate performance is fine. Hard work for you. Nathan turned looking at Ashley once. Seeing that appearance slightly stunned. Then reacting. Oh, your opening act? Already changed costume? Ashley hearing this tilted head. Eyes full of doubt looking at him. Wasn't it you who told me to open? You also said, only I can stir up opening atmosphere. Moreover I finish early. Can go arrange other matters. Nathan scratching head awkwardly. Oh, right. Sorry. Too many things so forgot. As long as you don't forget most important matter. Wait for me to finish opening performance. Then I'll direct. And you can relax. Okay, got it. Ashley finished speaking then left there. Nathan lowering head looking at phone in hand. Mouth muttering. People needing invitation probably all invited right. Lily, Connor, relatives and friends also almost complete. Just pity Emma's side no one left. Right at that moment, Nathan paused. Just now in his head flashed thought. His relatives and friends basically all invited. But thinking about Emma's family, his heart felt sad. If Emma's parents still alive, could invite them sit with his parents. That scene would be how beautiful. He just recalled in memory. Seemed still remember. Emma has a relative. Seems to be biological aunt right. That time that aunt even wanted to take her abroad. One New Year, he even got Emma to add him as friend with that aunt. Aunt even gave him red envelope. Nathan opened contacts in phone. Flipping through once. Finally saw a person named Sarah Song. He remembered, this is Emma's biological aunt. Hope still in time. At this time at Providence. Quite a few senior leaders already on bus. They can arrive at venue first. Other employees wait for next batch. We'll have buses taking them in batches. Emma standing at office window. Looking up at beautiful sky outside. Heart also feeling happier. Sky deep blue. Sun bright golden. Sun, today daddy mommy will be very busy. You be good play with aunties and godmother okay. Remember don't be naughty. As long as obedient you'll be mommy's good baby, okay? Emma holding child in arms. Gently whispering to baby. In her head now can already imagine. Nathan alone at venue definitely very busy. She wants to go there early help him. But still has to wait for someone come watch child. Waiting. Crystal and Blake already left. She's still sitting in office waiting. Don't know when will arrive. Emma turns sitting down. Using hand supporting cheek. Looking very worried. Now she very worried about Nathan's condition. Yesterday when seeing him. Feeling like he about to be exhausted. She extremely distressed. Wish. Now could immediately run to his side. Help him share everything. Let him rest a bit. Wah wah. At this time baby suddenly cried out. Crying very loud. Making Emma startled. Oh. Son hungry right. Mommy feed you. Don't cry anymore, be good. Emma coaxing child. In large office only she alone. Baby's crying even more echoing. Right after. Emma heard footsteps outside door. Hurried. After several urgent knocks. Office door opened. Emma saw. Person standing outside was Diana Sterling. She heard babies crying. So walked quickly over. Hurriedly running in. Here, baby. Godmother is here. Don't cry anymore, be good. Diana entering immediately ran to baby. Taking baby from Emma's hands. Let me make milk for baby. You're in hurry to go. You go. Wait I feed baby then come later. Then thank you. In a bit a friend of mine will come. You two watch baby together. Emma nodded. Handing baby to Diana. Then quickly left office. She quite assured giving to Diana. All this time. Diana took very good care of baby. Right when Emma just walked out of office. Almost bumped into someone at door. She stopped looking. That person also stunned. Blinking looking at her. I'm here. And baby where? Sorry. I'm in hurry. Baby inside. You two watch well. Later when free come over. I'll wait there. Emma patted her shoulder. This person was Logan. Besides calling Diana to watch baby, Emma also asked Logan, this way nothing to worry about. After speaking, she brushed past Logan leaving. Ah, Logan paused, turning head watching Emma's back. Could it be? Chapter 479. I'm not disbelieving. Just feel bit hard to believe. Logan gently pushing office door. Looking inside, saw a beautiful girl holding baby. Seems preparing to feed baby. Logan didn't know who this girl was, but looking at skilled way handling baby. Seems not first time either. Hello. Logan entering, softly greeting. Diana raising head looking at him once. Then said, Emma not here. She thought Logan looking for Emma. Logan briefly stunned. Then hurriedly shaking head explaining. Oh no, I'm Emma's friend. She asked me come watch baby. Oh then sit. Diana only then remembering. Just now Emma said, would have a friend coming. That time she didn't pay attention. She originally thought Emma didn't need call more people. She alone was enough. More people just troublesome, not necessarily take good care of baby. Logan sat down on sofa beside. Watching Diana feed baby, somewhat annoyed. Thinking. Who is this person anyway? Watching for a while. Logan suddenly stood up, pointing saying, hey. You patting baby's back like that is wrong. Like that baby will choke. Diana stunned. Sitting dumbfounded in place. Holding baby also became clumsy. Logan walked over, taking baby from her hands. Then sitting down on sofa. Starting to pat baby's back. Posture very standard. Before patting baby already burped once. See, must be like this. Gently pat few times is enough. Diana sitting beside watching. Looking enlightened. She didn't expect there was this method. After a while Diana raising head looking at Logan. Asked. Hey, are you professional nanny? Oh, I'm not professional. I just learned a bit. So later can take better care of baby. Later if you get pregnant. Then I'll also take care of baby. Logan somewhat helplessly looking at Diana. Then holding baby in arms up. Implying baby needing care is this baby. Diana somewhat confused. Logan then explained to her. What exactly was going on. Matter of him deciding later. To be nanny for this child. He also said out. At this time Diana then understood. At same time in her heart also arose a thought. That is. She also must learn more baby care knowledge. What's your name? Are you Emma's close friend? Yeah, close friend. Can consider that. But I'm baby's godmother. My name is Diana Sterling. Oh, godmother, I see. No wonder I see you care for baby so attentively. I'm Logan, Emma's friend. We studied together before. Two people chatted casually. Perhaps because both truly like baby. So also have good feelings for each other. Talking quite comfortably, unconsciously. Both mentioned high school matters. Logan told that before. During high school, he was Emma's closest friend. Just later for a while broke off friendship. This made Diana interested. She asked why broke off friendship. Initially Logan didn't want to say. But Diana kept curiously asking. Logan had to tell truth. After listening, Diana full of confusion. As if. Just heard an unbelievable story. Wait. You mean back then Nathan pursued you for 2 years? You never agreed. Then he got together with Emma. Then because of many conflicts. So you broke off friendship with Emma for a while. Diana. Sterling reorganizing what Logan just told. Then reached a conclusion. After speaking looked at him full of surprise. Logan somewhat awkward. Slowly nodding. Yeah. Roughly like that. The later parts one believe. But the earlier part. You saying Nathan pursued you 2 years. Then you not agreeing that. Not that I don't believe. Just feel bit hard to accept. Diana directly saying her thoughts. When just heard Logan tell that part. She was already full of doubt. Head full of question marks. Clearly speaking common language. Every word she understood. But combined into that sentence. She couldn't understand at all. What kind of person is Nathan? Vice President of Balance Group in Boston. Young and talented. Tall, good figure. Also handsome, standard rich young master. Yet in high school pursued a boy. For 2 whole years. And still couldn't succeed. Logan. Awkward until cold sweat dripping. He stammered. That matter was intentional. Yeah, intentional. Back then I just wanted to matchmake them too. Consider sacrificing myself. Oh, I see. No wonder, then that makes sense. But you're also amazing. Director Nathan pursued you 2 years, you still didn't agree. Really impressive, I admire you. Even if I gave myself away, probably he wouldn't want. Diana also got excited. Then told story between her and Nathan. For Logan to hear. After listening, Logan's mouth corner twitching continuously. Only now he understood who Diana was. Person who once wanted to seduce someone else's husband. Even chose when they were in confinement to provoke. Finally even wanting to be their child's godmother. Listening getting more bizarre. Feeling even more absurd than his own story. Probably about time. We should prepare to go. Go attend year-end party. Diana looking at watch. 2 people had talked over an hour already. Should also carry baby go together. Yeah, okay. Logan felt this person probably good person. At least after over an hour talking. He felt quite approachable. Moreover, both had many common points. Most prominent being both really like baby. At this time at year-end party venue. Emma already arrived. But still haven't seen Nathan anywhere. This place really very spacious. She contacted Nathan. But probably he's busy. No time to check phone. She also couldn't. In such a big place find Nathan. So. She then took opportunity help do other things first. Right at this time. Emma received a call. Was Vivian calling hello. Mom, what's the matter? Mom at venue? Yeah mom here, baby. Come to restroom once. Mom waiting for you here. Mom has something to tell you. Chapter 480 from today onwards. You are Vice President of Providence. Yeah okay Emma hung up. Then prepared to find that restroom. She didn't know what Vivian wanted to say to her. But hearing tone just now. Guessing was important matter. So she also didn't dare delay. Found restroom Vivian mentioned. She knocked. Mom. I'm here yeah. Come in hearing Vivian's voice. Emma then dared push door entering. In room Vivian sitting on sofa. Beside her standing a woman. That was her secretary. Emma also knew. Just meeting 2 people immediately nodded. Greeting each other once. Vivian looking at Emma slightly smiling. Pointing at sofa opposite. Softly saying, sit, baby. Emma obediently sitting down opposite Vivian. Then quietly waiting for instructions from her. Baby. You working at Providence not short time already. Your contributions everyone can see. Mom also personally seen your ability. You really very capable. Hearing Vivian praising herself like this. Emma immediately felt somewhat embarrassed. She scratching head. Softly saying. I afraid I'm not doing well. As long as not disappointing mom's expectations. I'm satisfied. Initially. She taking this responsibility just wanting get close to Nathan's social status. Later also because not wanting disappoint Vivian. So gave full effort completing work. She really very lucky. Every decision made not wrong. Making Providence increasingly develop. This also made most people in company. Clearly see her ability. Not caring about age. Sincerely admiring her. No need be modest anymore. All these years. Mom's eye for people still very accurate. Moreover your mom's beloved daughter. Saying this Vivian paused a bit. Looking at Emma smiling. Continuing. From today onwards. You are Vice President of Providence. Hearing this Emma frozen in place. Mouth slightly open. Mind blank. Vice President Emma congratulations secretary beside Vivian. Directly smiling greeting Emma. Looking expression as if really happy for her. Mom planning within 5 years. Will hand this position to you. Mom believes you have enough ability. Won't disappoint mom. Vivian. Again saying something making Emma amazed. Just announced she's vice president. Already saying directly 5 years later let her be president. Really unexpected joy hard to bear. Emma calming down a bit. Then taking deep breath. Slightly nodding. Seriously looking at Vivian saying, yes. I understand. I definitely won't disappoint mom. She didn't refuse. Also didn't show too surprised. Instead she showed very calm. This attitude all taken in by Vivian's eyes. Yeah. That's right. Mom should thank you. You also know how tired mom is. Age high, health also can't hold up anymore. If have suitable successor. Mom would have withdrawn early. Your appearance finally let mom see hope. Now mom can finally breathe relief. Few years later can retire, hand over to you. Mom relieved, Vivian satisfied nodding. She always worried Emma wouldn't want shoulder this responsibility. Because accepting not just status, but also endless pressure and responsibility. Burden really too big, if possible. She also didn't want Emma do this work. Money they earned, already enough for Nathan and Emma. Spend several lifetimes still not finished. Really no need work anymore. But business empire they worked hard to build. How can let it interrupt? Must have someone inherit. And only two of them most suitable. It's fine mom, just leave to me. I'll try do best possible. By then mom just rest assured relax. No need work hard anymore. Good girl. You and Nathan both mom's pride. Having you is biggest happiness. Vivian looking very happy. As if. Just solved a long-standing worry. Now finally she can relax. She knows few years later. She'll have excellent successor. Can take over everything. She has nothing to worry about. Just need wait until handover day. Will peacefully withdraw. Taking over her position. Oh right mom. Do you know where Nathan is? I looked around, still haven't seen him. Phone also no one answering. Nathan? Who knows where he's busy. At this time. Probably handling guest matters. Emma standing up saying. Then okay, I'll go find him first. I'll go help him a bit, yeah. Go at this time in venue people getting more crowded. Emma also saw quite a few familiar people. All Providence people arriving. They chatting with each other. Laughing boisterously. Seeing Emma all greeting once. Though they didn't know it all. Now Emma already vice president. Still calling assistant Emma. Emma walking, then suddenly. Saw a familiar figure. She alone standing huddled in corner. Looking very uneasy. That person was Lily. She wearing very thick down jacket. Wrapped in scarf. Wearing hat. Looking like just arrived. This appearance made Emma remember many years ago. When they went find Lily to play. She also stood waiting alone. Exactly like this. Seems. Nathan only responsible for calling Lily to come. But didn't say anything more to her. So when Lily arrived here. Didn't dare call. Afraid disturbing others. Also didn't know what to do. Could only find a corner to stand. Sister Emma hurriedly running over calling once. Making Lily turn head looking at her. Emma Lily extremely happy. At this time meeting a good friend. Really was saving her. Sister arrived, why not call me? So I can come pick you up. Emma walked over. Directly holding Lily's hand. Wanting take her away from there. Can't let her stand alone here. I afraid disturbing you too. Too troublesome. After receiving Nathan's invitation, she immediately agreed. Then this morning woke up early preparing to come. But she really didn't expect. Why so many people like this? Just seeing this crowded scene. She already wanted to faint. Standing here. Feeling like countless eyes stuck on her. Making her not dare raise head. In this situation, she also didn't dare find seat. Could only find a corner. Alone quietly standing there. If not Emma finding her. She also didn't know how long could hold on. Chapter 481 I was invited by Nathan. Wow. Victoria stepping down from bus. Seeing venue before eyes. Couldn't help exclaiming once. She different from other Providence employees. Others all selected to participate in annual party. While she as small team leader of technical department. Was personally invited by Emma. Then she following crowd. Entering this large venue. Wow. Just entering she exclaimed again in amazement. Inside decorated too fantastically. She couldn't help thinking. Is this really place can enter without buying ticket? She while raising head looking around while walking. So didn't notice someone ahead. She accidentally bumped into person ahead. Before seeing clearly who. Already hurriedly apologizing. Oh my, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Walk more carefully. Person ahead being bumped staggering. Turning head looking at who just bumped her. slightly frowning. But when two people facing each other, then frozen in place. Victoria eyes wide open to maximum. Extremely frightened. Dad, Daddy. Person I just bumped is Dad? Victoria really didn't expect. Person she bumped was actually her father. How such coincidence? Not right, why is Dad here? Dad, why are you here? Nathan invited me. Teacher Wong explained once. Actually he also didn't expect. Would meet his daughter here. Though he knew this was annual party jointly organized by Balance and Providence. But didn't think his daughter would also come. Director Nathan invited Dad? Why Victoria couldn't understand, though her dad was Nathan's high school homeroom teacher. And Emma's. But for an annual party like this, no need invite him, right? Dad also doesn't know, they called so I came. Oh my, look at my students now, all successful. All capable. Dad really very proud. Teacher Wong looking full of pride. In his teaching career, being able to teach such excellent students. Also considered adding to this ordinary teacher's face some brightness. Adding pride. Oh well, follow Dad. Standing here blocking others' way. Victoria holding teacher Wang's hand. Leading him away from there. She originally thought today would play happily. Didn't expect meeting her father here. Besides Balance or Providence employees. Nathan and Emma invited many friends. Nathan thinking for a while. Suddenly remembered he actually doesn't have many friends. During college always studying. Free time only playing with Emma. And in high school seems also no one close. Most time playing with Ashley. Until final year high school. Then started dating Emma. So Nathan only invited people he felt still could count as friends. One was Connor. Other was Henry Liang. When receiving invitation, Henry extremely surprised. Didn't expect Nathan would invite him. Even more surprised he still considered him friend. So without hesitation, immediately agreed. Today also came early. Even half-hour early by appointment. Standing waiting outside gate. Henry looking at bustling crowd going in. Suddenly feeling lost. Because he knew himself. With them not same world. He looked out of place. Though Nathan already said, just tell security name can enter. Then find seat freely. But he still worried. What if blocked outside door? What if inside no seats? Moreover didn't dare call Nathan. He knew Nathan very busy. Being invited here already very rare. Can't disturb him more. Sigh. Henry sighed. Just about to enter. Then glimpsed beside. Also someone in exact same situation as him. That was a girl standing there. State no different from his just now. Seeming afraid, not daring enter. Hand holding phone, but not daring call. Henry looking more carefully. Saw that girl looked familiar. Right then. That girl also turned head. Looking toward Henry. Two people's eyes met. Slightly smiling. Girl actively spoke first. Slightly tilting head. Trying asking once. That moment Henry's memory suddenly returned. Person before him was his high school classmate. You're Mia, right? Henry remembered the name. No wonder looked familiar. Though in high school, two people had no interaction. But were classmates. Among all these strangers. Again feeling much closer. Why are you here? Why are you here? Both simultaneously asked. Pointing at each other, full of surprise. I was invited by Nathan. I was invited by Emma. Both somewhat embarrassed. Because seeing the other person. Also nervous and uneasy. Couldn't find companion to go with. Alone wandering into place like this. Really feeling scared. After all, this not like going to concert alone. But here all society's elite. Two of them just ordinary people. Naturally feeling their status lowered. Then, let's go together. Henry actively offering invitation. Finally meeting someone familiar with difficulty. Moreover same predicament. Then definitely going together less awkward. Yeah, okay. Mia nodding. Agreeing to Henry's proposal. Then let's go. So two people side by side entering venue. Just entering. Inside people even more crowded. Most not sitting down yet. But standing below chatting. Making both not know what to do. Mia. By reflex. Then hid behind Henry's back. Also reaching out grabbing his shirt hem. Henry turning looking at her. Mia's face flushed red, hurriedly letting go of his shirt. Let me call Logan, he said almost here. Mia suddenly remembering Logan would also come. Was her closest friend during high school. At this time, person she most wanted to meet was Logan. So Mia took phone, calling Logan. Hello. Logan, when are you coming? I'm already here. I'm almost there. Wait for me at gate chapter 482. No one likes me. No one likes me at all. After hanging up, Mia turning looking at Henry, softly saying, Logan almost here. Let me wait at gate for a bit. You stay wait with me. Oh okay. Henry thinking exactly what I wanted. If Logan comes, familiar people will be even more. Acting here will also be more convenient. By then, having few familiar people sitting together will feel much more comfortable. So two people standing at gate waiting for Logan. Henry feeling atmosphere bit awkward. Then looking for topic to chat with Mia. Where are you working? Mia looking at Henry stunned 1 second. Then answering him. At dental hospital. I'm a dentist. Is that so? Also very capable. What about you? Mia actively continuing. Asking back. I'm now police trainee. But soon officially becoming police. Henry somewhat embarrassed, scratching head. Softly saying. After listening, Mia's eyes lit up bright. She somewhat surprised exclaiming wow. Then you're even more amazing than me. About to become police. Then must protect me okay. What protecting not protecting? Sounds like I'm some bad person. But if you need help, just find me. Really, you said must keep your word. Of course real, police serve the people. Two people chatting, as if untying a knot. The initial awkward atmosphere also dissipated. The more they talked, the happier they became. Suddenly Henry asked, do you have a boyfriend? What does he do? Mia waved her hand, saying softly, I don't have a boyfriend. Until now I've never been in love. Huh, how can that be? Why have you never been in love? Because no one likes me. No one likes me at all. Mia lightly flipped her hair, casually letting out that sentence, making Henry think that she really didn't care. But looking at her briefly sad eyes, it didn't seem that way. Henry was silent for a few seconds. Then said, are you joking? Probably you're just too picky. Otherwise how could you have never been in love? To believe she really never been in love. He could only think this way. Otherwise during college, would at least date once right. Really? Picky? Maybe so. But for me those are standards. If no one meets them, then whatever. Mia shrugged. This time really seemed not to care much. As if she didn't consider romance important. But this made Henry curious. What are her standards? Why can no one meet them? Could her eyes really be that high? What standards? Is it convenient to say? Who knows? If I know someone who fits those standards, then I could introduce them to you, right? Mia glanced at him once. Initially didn't plan to say. Because, every time telling friends this story, always criticized for being too picky, but seeing Henry asking like that, she thought well, idle is idle anyway. Saying it doesn't matter. After all two people rarely contact. Yeah well I don't require too much about appearance. Just not too ugly is fine. Height must be taller than me. Can drink a little alcohol. But absolutely cannot smoke. Must be cheerful, optimistic a bit. Plus somewhat gentle, filial and smart. When I'm sad willing to stay beside me. Knows how to comfort me is enough. That's it. Henry was still waiting for her to continue. But nothing more. That's it? Actually I think it's quite normal. Not to the level called high standards. It's not like you're looking for rich handsome tycoon. Henry originally thought. Standards she proposed would be very high. To unbelievable degree. Turns out after listening nothing major. With Mia's conditions. Proposing these requirements not excessive at all. Moreover everyone has their own standards. Having desires is also normal. Better lacking than choosing randomly. Henry felt these standards were still reasonable. At least he himself could also meet them. During college, male students who don't smoke really very rare. Most can't even meet this standard. And the few who can are all very excellent people. They don't notice me. To put it bluntly, those who like me I don't like. And those I like don't like me. Mia remembering college days. She didn't have many friends. Even in dorm was shunned by roommates. And those male students made her feel disgusted. Though there were some pursuers. But she rejected them all. No matter how good the other person. She still didn't nod. Doesn't matter how people are. But seems still missing something. Mia turned looking at Henry. Smiling said, "If you have colleagues who fit, remember to introduce to me. I quite want to have a police boyfriend." "Oh okay. I'll pay attention." Henry embarrassedly raised hand touching face. Softly replied, "Hey Mia, I'm here." At this time, Mia heard a familiar voice. She turned head back. Saw Logan walking over. In arms still holding a baby. Beside walking with a beautiful woman. "Logan, long time no see." So, Mia happily ran right over. After all, close friend, long time no see. Meeting again, now even more excited. Henry also followed. Logan seeing him then froze. Surprised saying, "Oh, isn't this Henry? Why are you here too?" "Yeah, Nathan invited me. Long time no see." Logan then turned around, gave baby to Diana then said, "You hold baby, go in first. I'll chat with friend a bit." "Yeah okay." Diana nodded. Holding baby going in first. After all, she also didn't want to stay here long. "Whose child is that?" Mia softly asked. She didn't believe that was Logan's child. "After all, I'm her close friend. If she had child, shouldn't tell me." "That's Nathan's son. I saw in his friend circle posts already." Henry recognized. Because in Nathan's friend circle, he had seen photos of their whole family together. That child quite resembles Nathan. So easily recognized. Chapter 483. This child also has a part. Is Diana and Nathan's child. At this time Mia suddenly remembered. Seems in Diana's friend circle. Also saw baby photos before. Why are you two together? Logan looking at Mia and Henry. Mouth corner lifting up. Couldn't help revealing meaningful smile. Henry hurriedly explained. We just happened to meet at the gate. Yeah, that's right. Mia also nodding in agreement. Logan pouted. Softly hummed once. So boring, forget it. Let's all go inside together. Don't know if Emma free now. Hello director Nathan. Hello. Nathan walking everywhere in stadium checking. Any employee meeting him also greeted once. Nathan all cheerfully replied. At this time, he saw Ashley angrily walking toward him. Eyebrows tightly furrowed. Looking full of anger. Nathan immediately stood frozen in place. Face full of confusion. Not understanding what happened. Why can't reach your phone? What are you doing? I still have things to tell you. Why can't contact you? How can that be? Nathan took out phone. Discovered his phone was on silent mode. Had pile of missed calls and unread messages. No wonder just now. He felt why so unusually quiet. No one looking for him. Turns out phone was silent. He also saw Emma called him many times. But he didn't hear any. You wait a bit. Let me call back first. Nathan said to Ashley once. Then immediately called back Diana. Preparing to explain hello. Wife, where are you? Just now my phone was on silent. So didn't hear, sorry. Knowing Emma also at stadium. Busy arranging work. Nathan then relieved. He was afraid she couldn't find him and get angry. What about son? Who's watching? Logan and Diana watching baby. Should be no problem. If something happens they'll call me. Yeah, then later I'll come find you. After hanging up, Nathan turning looking at Ashley. Asked, what's the matter? What are you looking for me for? Ashley looking extremely helpless. Arms akimbo, eyebrows tightly furrowed. Softly saying, what do you think? About to start. You still not ready? If not, then I'll tell them to go home. Ready. I'm going right now. Then can you help me check on Emma's side? Must make sure no mistakes there. Leave it to me. Absolutely no problems. Ashley nodding. Raising hand making okay sign. Then both separated, each to their tasks. Nathan preparing to go backstage. Front is just where many people gather. Looks lively. But backstage is truly the noisy bustling place. Really can say busy chaos everywhere. Continuously people running back and forth. Busy with this then thinking about that. Tired until sweat all over head. Nathan standing at backstage door. Saw few familiar people. He didn't expect these people gathering talking together. These people were Blake and Crystal, Lucas and Zoe, along with Connor and Grace. But thinking again also right. Before when Emma waiting to give birth. These three couples also came together. Hey, Nathan. Aren't you supposed to be here? Connor was first to see Nathan walking over, hurriedly waving. Others also immediately looked over. After seeing Nathan, each person had different reaction. Now Lucas after all is Nathan's subordinate already. Though still seeing Nathan as friend. But in heart also has more respect for superior. Everyone's here already. Nathan smiling lightly. Seeing main characters all arrived. Feeling extremely satisfied. His people still trustworthy. Those invited all came. No one refused. Though might also be giving face to come. Blake pointing toward backstage. Saying just now we thought you were backstage. So went there looking for you. Result didn't see you anywhere. We just came out then met them. You guys don't need to be busy with anything. Find good seats. Eat drink then wait to play is fine. Nathan glanced around once. Finally eyes stopping at Grace's belly. This belly clearly pregnant. Nathan turning looking at Connor. Blinking asking. Pregnant? Connor proudly nodding. Hugging Grace's shoulder answering. Yeah, you. Already over 5 months. By then ask you to name our child. Name? Let me name? That's right. We agreed want you to name child. This way more meaningful. This child also has your part. Hey, don't talk nonsense. What weird talk. Nathan laughing while scolding once. Then lightly kicking Connor's butt once. Making others laugh out loud ha ha. Hey you, why don't you also name my child? At this time Blake's voice rang out. Nathan turning to look. Saw Blake pointing at Crystal's belly beside. Nathan immediately frozen. Stunned few seconds then asking. You two also pregnant? Crystal showing embarrassed look. Thinking this matter haven't told Emma yet. Result letting Nathan know first. Blake nodding saying. Yeah, right. But we only over 1 month. Still very early, but also good. Your dad must be very happy, Blake. Nathan burst laughing. No wonder yesterday when meeting Blake Sr. Saw him smiling bright as flowers. Face radiant. Now finally understood. Turns out about to become grandfather. Of course. Day before yesterday we went home for dinner. My dad kept picking food for Crystal continuously. Extremely happy. Oh heavens, you still dare say more. That time I signaled you but you didn't understand anything. I told you quickly save me. Keep picking food for me forever. I don't dare eat anymore. Crystal lovingly scolding hitting Blake lightly. Blake just laughing ha ha then saying, it's fine. Happy, Dad also likes it. Oh right, Dad also said. Someday we'll take you abroad meet my mom. He wants to meet you once. PSH. Talk about it later. Crystal crossing arms turning face away. Not bothering to look at Blake anymore. Blake hurriedly hugging her back, gently coaxing. Lucas and Zoe seeing this scene. Also starting to get anxious. They also planning to have children. Lucas lowering voice. Softly saying in Zoe's ear. We need to hurry. If our child too far apart in age from theirs. Want kids to be close friends also difficult. Chapter 484. Person not good at expressing. Still has cute points. Emma hearing someone calling. Turning head looking back. Then saw Ashley running toward her. At first glance, she already brightened eyes. Mouth slightly opening. Revealing surprised happy look. Wow. You're too beautiful. You preparing to debut? I support you. Will cheer for you with all my might. Emma jumping while cheering excitedly. Seeing Ashley's appearance before her. Really couldn't suppress the love in her eyes. Couldn't help screaming out loud. Ashley also burst laughing at Emma's reaction. Walking over holding her hand. Softly saying, oh heavens. What are you saying? Aren't I preparing opening performance? Boss Nathan gave me this responsibility. I'm just trying my best. Alright, you're really too beautiful. Wait. I must capture this memory. Emma immediately took out her phone. Then leaning close to Ashley. Face also pressing close. Making cute expression. Raising phone high taking selfie with Ashley. That made Ashley unconsciously remember high school. When performing arts at sports meet. Wearing beautiful costume. After finishing, Emma also excitedly ran over taking photos with her. Then let's take few more. Okay. Ashley immediately took Emma's phone. Taking selfies with her. Both like returning to student days. Together making cute expressions before camera. Together making funny amusing faces. When does performance start? I can't wait anymore. Emma extremely excited. She couldn't wait to watch Ashley perform. She definitely will be most enthusiastic cheerleader. Will be most lively reactor. Ashley looked at watch once. Then looked up at audience seats. Almost all seats filled. Almost full. Still 20 minutes until start. Later I'll take you to VIP area. Can see clearer there. And not noisy. Oh, I don't want. I want to sit with Crystal and others. Many friends. Occasions like this. Definitely must sit together with everyone to be fun. Emma shaking head. Refusing Ashley's suggestion. She didn't want to sit alone in VIP room. Very quiet. Boring to death. Just like watching movie. Still sitting with friends. Together sitting in audience seats. Chatting and playing together truly lively. That's fine, after I finish first performance. We'll come down find everyone. I'll go prepare first. Good luck. Ashley walking toward backstage. On table in restroom. She picked up a walkie-talkie. Put earphone in ear. Hello, hear clearly? Plan B received. After speaking, Ashley took off earphone. Put walkie-talkie back on table. Why hasn't Jade arrived yet? Ashley frowning muttering once. Then preparing to step out of restroom. Just opening door. A figure immediately rushed to door. Stopped abruptly at door. Ashley glanced once. Discovered person standing at door. Was exactly Jade she just mentioned. I'm here. I'm not late right. Jade bending over hands on thighs. Breathing heavily. Forehead also full of sweat. Looking like just ran here. Looking extremely tired. Ashley frowning. Reaching out pinching Jade's ear. Pulling her into restroom. Painful. You still dare say more. Didn't I say arrive 1 hour early? Where did you run off to? Could you have something today? Who dared schedule you today? Tomorrow call your dad here to meet me. Ashley pulling Jade into restroom. Expression extremely angry. Jade lowering head. Looking like child who made mistake. Two hands keep rubbing together. Looking clearly very worried. I overslept. I was wrong. I was wrong. Don't be angry dear sister Ashley. I'll listen to everything you say. Don't be angry anymore okay? Jade immediately hugging Ashley tightly. Whispering sweetly in her ear. Making Ashley completely helpless. Feeling like punching cotton. Alright fine. Go prepare quickly. You're performing second act forgot? Do you know how important your role is? If performance not good, I won't forgive you. Roger. Guarantee complete mission. Hearing Ashley not blaming her. Jade smiling relieved. Standing straight saluting her once. Then immediately left Ashley's rest room. As if afraid she'd change her mind. These people really make me angry, but what can I do? Even main character won't concentrate. In the end only I'm most tired. Ashley sitting down on chair wearily. Then slumping head on table. Looking extremely exhausted. At this time her phone received a message. She still lying on table. Lazily took out phone to look. Then saw it was SMS message. Seeing message content. Ashley immediately sat straight up. Eyes wide open, extremely surprised. That was bank transfer notification. A very large sum just transferred to her bank account. What's this? Before could react. Top of screen popped up a message. Note was, Chairman Nathan likes being idle boss. Just one short sentence. Hard work. Ashley immediately understood. Was Nathan just transferred money to her? Probably the hardship fee he mentioned. But this, hardship fee, is too much already. Ashley's mouth corner slightly curving up. Showing light smile. Sent back thank you boss sticker. Person not good at expressing. Still has cute points. Well then. I'm also not qualified to say others are like that anyway. Must prepare to go on stage. Ashley put phone down. Standing up. stretching shoulders once then stepping out of restroom. Whoosh, all lights in hall gradually dimmed. Chatting sounds also gradually quieted. All eyes turned toward center stage. An MC slowly walked to center stage. Face showing bright smile. Eyes looking around once. Large screens on 4 sides also lit up with bright lights. Background music gradually softened. Respected leaders. Distinguished guests. Dear colleagues, good morning. Very happy to meet everyone here today. This time is event jointly organized by Balance and Providence. Cooperatively organized. A grand year-end party unprecedented. First, please welcome to stage, Chairman and CEO of Balance Computer Systems Company, Boston City, Mr. Nathan Sr., and Chairman and CEO of Providence Electronic Technology Corporation, Providence City, Ms. Vivian, to give speeches. Please everyone give big round of applause to welcome these two. Chapter 485. Didn't miss the wedding right. Amid resounding applause, 2 people slowly walked up from below stage. Were Nathan's parents, Nathan Sr. and Vivian. But special thing was 2 people holding hands walking on stage. At this time Emma sitting in audience seats. Surrounded all by familiar friends. Seeing this scene, couldn't help showing smile. 2 people standing center stage. MC handed microphone to Nathan Sr. Then stepped aside. Hello colleagues. I am Nathan Sr. Thank you all for attending today's year-end party. Looking back at past year, our company achieved many gratifying accomplishments. Those accomplishments cannot lack great contributions from those present today. Cannot lack everyone's continuous efforts. Here I send most sincere thanks to all colleagues present at today's party. Nathan Sr.'s voice not loud, but very imposing. When he spoke, whole hall dead silent. No one dared make noise until he stopped speaking. Whole hall then erupted in enthusiastic applause. Next was Vivian's speech. Her speaking manner gentler, not creating pressure, feeling like before. Listening also extremely comfortable. After she finished speaking, also received warm applause. Then handed microphone back to MC. 2 people left stage together. Thanked Chairman Nathan and Chairman Vivian for meaningful speeches and wishes. Next, I will introduce to everyone today's year-end party program. MC started introducing event program, including award presentations, honoring outstanding employees, artistic performances, lucky draw, interactive games, and dinner party. Alright, this is entire program for today's party. And right now first performance. By Secretary Ashley of Balance Corporation. Bringing opening dance performance. Please everyone give big applause. Emma and friends started cheering excitedly. Clapping non-stop, looking extremely enthusiastic. Boom, in instant. All lights in hall suddenly went out. Space plunged into darkness. Next second, surround sound speakers released rhythmic intro music. A spotlight focused straight on center stage. Only saw Ashley appearing center stage, wearing sexy magnificent performance outfit. Appearing brilliantly, attracting all eyes. Audience cheered loudly again. Some even started shouting, Secretary Ashley. Secretary Ashley. Cheers resounded throughout hall. Emma, looking toward stage, really saw someone holding lightstick with Ashley's name raising while cheering. No different from watching concert. Whoosh, stage lights widened. Behind Ashley were 4 backup dancers. Their costumes synchronized, supporting and highlighting each other, making stage effects immediately elevated to new level. When music shifted to classical style, Ashley started gracefully dancing. At this time intro music gentle melodious. So Ashley's dance also very soft graceful. Each graceful movement, like a butterfly light and nimble. Each of her movements flowing naturally, bringing indescribable beauty. At same time, 4 other dancers, also rhythmically coordinating with Ashley's rhythm and movements. They either circled around her, or served as her background, creating exquisite performance. They surrounded Ashley, or blended with her dancing, creating beautiful scene captivating hearts. Boom, right then sounded a beat. Music style immediately change, pushing rhythm to climax. Music full of rhythm, Ashley in center stage, and backup dancers around her. Like having telepathy. In instant simultaneously changed postures. Dance became powerful and decisive. Rhythm feeling extremely clear. Each movement fast like storm. Decisive and powerful. But still not losing. Elegance and agility. Wow, so handsome. In stands, Emma and several other girls couldn't help screaming out loud. About to be mesmerized by Ashley dizzy. Especially when seeing on big screen. Close-up of Ashley's cold handsome face now. Making them even more unable to look away. Not just Emma and her group. But many other girls too. Also immediately turned into fangirls. Wishing now holding lightstick to wave enthusiastically. At VIP room glass door. Nathan standing there, looking down at stage where Ashley performing. His mouth corner slightly curving up. He knew, letting Ashley open was right choice. In just moment could heat up hall atmosphere. At this time seemed in his hand holding something. Unconsciously gripping tightly. Slightly biting lip. Just hoping. Nothing unexpected happens. At same time, a deep sound shocking hearts spread throughout hall. Music also ended here. Ashley stopped all movements. Final posture forming perfect pose. Standing center stage, breathing heavily. At this time she already soaked in sweat. Long time no dancing. She didn't think would be this tired. Feeling recently her stamina decreased. Whole hall exploded in frenzied applause. Showing recognition for Ashley and dance group's performance. Even quite a few people standing up. Cheering enthusiastically. Mouth continuously shouting. Secretary Ashley. Ashley slightly bowed then left stage. Her opening mission completed excellently. Hall atmosphere also stirred up. Everyone extremely enthusiastic. Ashley's friends needless to say. All seemed still not satisfied. Feeling whole body still trembling from excitement. Teacher Wong also recorded dance just now. Don't know who sent to. Still holding phone recording and saying. Look everyone. This is my former student. See how talented. Emma stood up saying to Crystal beside. I'm going backstage find Ashley. I'll be back later. At this time she couldn't hold back anymore. Wanted to meet Ashley immediately. Feeling just like fan following idol. So she left audience seats. Running straight backstage. Just entering backstage. Too crowded. She searched back and forth. Finally saw Ashley sitting resting. At this time Ashley holding walkie-talkie. Not clear discussing what with whom. Ashley. Emma called once. Then hurriedly walked over. Ashley raised head up. Seeing Emma walking over. Couldn't help stunned. Oh. Why are you here? Aren't you sitting in stands? I came to see you. Just now your performance was amazing. Emma smiling brilliantly. Looking at Ashley eyes sparkling like stars. Haha really? Wait for me a bit. Ashley finished speaking. Then turned walking few steps. Pulling distance from Emma. Softly saying into walkie-talkie. Switch back plan. Received, respond. Received, received. Emma looking at Ashley's back somewhat surprised. But thinking Ashley so busy. Managing so many things not strange either. Emma, are you there? Suddenly, at this time at backstage door rang calling voice. Emma hearing voice. Turning head looking back. Result just looking. Then stunned mouth agape. Aunt. Little aunt. Why are you here? Emma didn't expect. Person calling her. Was little aunt returning from abroad, Sarah song. Oh my, Ashley also just turned back. Walking beside Emma. Seeing Sarah. Felt very familiar. Sarah just seeing Emma. Then smiled brilliantly. Immediately ran over. Then held Emma's hand. Sorry. Aunt came late. Just received news immediately got on plane. Didn't miss the wedding right. Ashley standing beside. Unconsciously eyes widened. While Emma face full of confusion. Not understanding anything. What wedding? Chapter 486. What originally belongs to you. Joy turned into surprise for Nathan. At this time Sarah's turn to be stunned. She looking at Emma's expression. Didn't look like knew anything at all. So Sarah and Emma simultaneously turned looking at Ashley. Eyes as if asking. What exactly is going on? No matter how fast Ashley reacts. Also completely frozen in this situation. Don't know how to answer. in her head operating at full capacity. She had anticipated countless arising situations, but completely didn't think of this case. Could it be still not thorough enough? Little Ant, who called you to come? Was it Nathan? Emma, looking at Sarah before her, puzzled, asking. Had been very long since seeing Aunt Sarah. If didn't appear again, probably would forget completely. But suddenly appearing in situation like this really made her very surprised. That's right, Nathan invited Aunt to come. He told Aunt to attend year-end party. Sarah glanced at Ashley once. At this time, then realized seemed slipped up. Then trying to fix. But Emma not that easily fooled. She very clearly heard Sarah just mentioned word, wedding. Then what did Aunt mean by wedding just now? Heard wrong. Just now Aunt said, gift distribution. Meaning those gifts distributed at year-end party. Aunt afraid arriving late won't receive gifts. Sarah forced smile, making roundabout excuse. But really didn't know how to explain. She didn't know. Emma now completely unaware of anything. Emma, of course, couldn't believe such nonsense. She turned head, suspiciously looking at Ashley. Seeing Ashley's expression, clearly knew what was happening. Now Ashley just felt her head about to explode. Head buzzing all over. Just now still directing people below, deploying backup plan. Now whatever plan all useless. She had promised Nathan would ensure no mistakes. Originally thought definitely no accidents would happen. Why suddenly became like this? Little Ant, let me take you find seat first. Now almost time for lucky draw. Emma hurriedly taking Sarah away from backstage. Preparing to find seat for her to sit. Ashley plopped down on sofa. Whole body like drained of strength. She picked up walkie-talkie saying, all plans pause. Wait for me to readjust. Roger. About 5 minutes later, Emma returned backstage, because she really wanted to know what exactly happened. Emma slowly walked to Ashley's front, silently looking at her. Ashley couldn't pretend not to know anymore. She stood up, pulling Emma's hand. Said, let's go. To my restroom to talk. Both went to Ashley's restroom together. Sat down on sofa. Emma's expression quite calm. Eyes looking at Ashley also composed. But Ashley started panicking. Couldn't believe. Carefully prepared plan like this got disrupted. Speak. Actually, this year-end party. Most important part is Nathan proposing to you. Then holding your wedding here. I guessed it. Emma slightly nodding. Hearing this news not too surprised. Before she already started suspecting. Balance and Providence jointly holding year-end party. Was Nathan's idea. At first she still felt puzzled. Don't know why Nathan making such big fuss. Spending so much manpower materials time making year-end party. Period before Nathan always busy. Turns out because of this. She also once thought, year-end party doesn't need Nathan personally handling. Just let employees do it. Yet those invited, not just employees of 2 companies, but also friends from everywhere. Even her little aunt came. The moment Nathan mentioned 2 words, wedding. She almost understood everything. No wonder Nathan put so much effort into this party. Personally handling everything one by one. Turns out viewing this as their wedding ceremony. According to original plan, after Jade completes second performance, hall atmosphere will be pushed to climax. Then we'll start deploying our plan. Bringing you a big surprise. What plan? Can I hear it? Emma curious. Supporting chin looking at Ashley slightly smiling. You really want to hear? Of course, it's my wedding. I must know. Then fine. Actually we prepared 2 plans. Plan 1 is when you're backstage or VIP room. By then we'll use excuse program has problem. Tell you and Nathan to respond. Then take you change performance costume. Your performance outfit is wedding dress. Emma after listening. Then eyes widened amazed. Raising eyebrows. Revealing extremely interested look. Plan 2 is when you're sitting in audience area. After Jade finishes performing, we'll have another round of lucky draw. And that draw result is pre-arranged. You'll definitely win. Then entire stage will scatter flowers and feathers. Screen will also show your photos. You 2 really dreaming. Really is a big surprise. If I really experienced that, probably my heart couldn't take it. Emma, after listening, then exclaimed once, gently placing hand on chest. Hearing Ashley recount entire script, she as if herself already experienced that whole situation. Just listening, heart already beating wildly. She didn't dare imagine if really happened. How would she react? Sigh, saying anything now is useless. Everything ruined. If Nathan knows, will definitely kill me.